Alright, hello Internet. Welcome to Evrand number 105. Also, hi everybody hanging out in the chat who's been there. Yes, glad you all are enjoying the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything coverage. I was working on some other stuff today, which I will have coming out. I'll have this, this Icewind Dale papercraft from WizKids. This lodge, and there's a whole other section. I have a review unboxing of this guy, so that'll be coming out probably after we're done streaming. And then I have, in theory, a top 10 video that I have in my brain, but I have not filmed. And then more Tasha's Cauldron stuff. So, anyway, keep an eye/ear out for that on the social medias, and then more things going on. So, that being said, here we are. Playing Evrand, my homebrew campaign, and the party last time had traveled. They were already at the Downton Abbey, where they were looking to try and find eccentric warrior with grody toes or something to that effect.
Vaguely.
And they had encountered several. Tordek, the capoeira monk with the crazy hairy toes.
Hard pass.
And Brina, or in Ikaja's case, Tad Cooper, the strange chicken velociraptor creature with gross, dinosaur feet.
Raptor toes.
So they think she might be, or Tad Cooper might be, the prophecy, the chosen by the prophecy.
They're a package deal. So
I'm happy either way.
The party decided they left Brina behind, and they decided to go to Felliston to meet with Quill, an eccentric writer who was going to give them some information about. They wanted to go find his associate's soul trapped in the Shadow Realm.
Turns out he was a big jerk.
Yep.
He was not the best, but they went to go try and figure that out. They decided to not help Quill's friend out, and decided to head back to the Downton Abbey, where Brina was receiving her final training from Master Calidus, the Grandmaster of Lines of the Downton Abbey. And he gave her her final bit of training, which was a bag of holding, or more reasonably, a bag of enlightenment, in which was retained 10,000 primed mousetraps. And he told her enlightenment is at the bottom of the bag, and come find me when you reach enlightenment. So, Brina, in typical Brina fashion, the first time, stuck her hand into the bag 10,000 times. Her knuckles are all bloodied and bruised and maybe some broken fingers. And then she decided to take a second bag and then turn it upside down and dump all of them out onto the floor, which she received a third bag with the same statement. Inside this bag is enlightenment. There are 10,000 primed mousetraps at the bottom of the bag. You will reach enlightenment. Come find me when you have done so. And that's where we ended, with a very frustrated Celine and no resolution to that. So guess what? That's where we're starting. So we pick back up.
Right.
Brina has received her third bag.
Okay.
Same spiel. There you go.
So, are there any bugs in this room?
Yes. There's a spider.
Okay, I'm gonna go pick up the spider. And be like, alright, little buddy. I'm gonna name you Enlightenment. We're friends now. And I need you to crawl into this bag, go all the way to the end, and then turn around and come all the way back. Okay?
It's a spider. It's. You think it probably was, yeah. Sure.
And I put him on the bag and I let him go.
All right. The spider goes into the bag. You shut the bag.
And I wait.
All right. 10 minutes go by.
I'm gonna open the bag. You in there, buddy?
No, you don't get any response.
like monk things that can help me?
Maybe.
I think at like 15 you got Achieve Enlightenment.
Oh yeah.
Oh, great! Done!
There
Fixed
you go.
it.
Oh, master!
It says right here on my character sheet that I already did this.
My background feature says that I achieved Enlightenment.
Like it's kind of like a prayer bead or something. Like maybe. All right. I'm just gonna be like, sir, sir.
All right, we'll say he shows up, reappears from nothingness, and he's just like, "What have you learned?"
So, I tried to force my way to get to the Enlightenment, and that didn't work. And I tried to send another thing in for me, and that didn't work.
And he says, "How long ago did you send something in there?"
I don't know, like 15 minutes?
And he's like, What was it?"
The spider. I named it Enlightenment. I wanted it to go to the end of
And
the
he
bag
says-
and then come back, because then I got Enlightenment from the back of the bag.
And he says, well, at least you didn't send an acolyte, as the bag of holding only has 10 minutes worth of air, so it suffocated and died.
Oh,
So I'm glad you only chose a
Enlightenment.
spider and not an acolyte of some kind.
Oh man, and now that you've named it, you're gonna be sad because you lost it. Makes it real.
Okay. Well, anyway, so I tried all these different things and they're not working. And it's frustrating, and the only thing that I can think of that I've learned is that Enlightenment is hard to reach, and if you try to force your way to it, it's painful, and it's, I don't know, it's frustrating, and I think I need to learn more.
And he's just like,
It's hard to obtain, and I'm not there yet.
and he says, interesting. Well, you've learned that there's 10 minutes of air in a bag of holding.
I did learn that.
Not
That
knowledge,
is
just
a new bit of information I did not know.
That's important, I suppose, in case you have future
Dad Cooper,
plans.
scratch bag of holding as a way of transportation off.
That was me as Dad Cooper.
You did great.
Thanks. I was trying to. It just felt what he would feel in that moment and tried to express it.
Right.
And he says, well, so he contemplates for a little while as Ted looks through his notes for something unrelated. And he says, so what else would you say you've learned from this experience, aside from the fact that possibly reaching enlightenment is hard and don't ask others to do it for you?
That there's no easy solution.
Are you asking him or telling him?
Little
Yes.
column A, little column B.
And he's like,
I love how questioning you can be of enlightenment. You're like, yeah, that's right. I'm right. I feel very enlightened.
Maybe,
about
listen,
this.
that is my personal enlightenment, is that I know nothing. So I am a sponge for information.
A leaky sponge.
A leaky sponge.
That's deep, man.
Right? Who's to say? Not me. I have no authority on enlightenment.
That's what you're trying to become.
I agree with both of you.
That's enlightened.
But isn't the greatest enlightenment humility?
Ooh.
And self-awareness.
and he says, and he just seems very, just like, there's a lot of I don't know, he seems exhausted, probably because he's been dealing with this kind of stuff for a while.
And had to pick up all those
Mousetraps.
It's a lot.
A lot of mousetraps
Think
there.
before you act.
And he's just like, are you asking me or telling me?
Little
I
column
feel
A,
like you're
little
just,
column
I
B.
feel like you're really, and he
Little
says,
column A, little column. These are all definitely things that I have learned. And you said that I needed to reflect on what I have learned, so I'm speaking then to see if I can get the clue.
and she says, and he just, again, the head and hands is just like, I see. This is... And he says, I feel like you're close, but he says, I feel perhaps maybe we rushed into this too soon. And perhaps indeed you do need more training. I feel the fact that you keep asking me whether or not you've or asking for tips, it means you haven't fully grasped everything yet. So
Because
the fact
mentally I know that there's some sort of an answer and I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, mentally there are several answers.
I know!
And he says, it's fine. Perhaps I was too much to put on you too soon. Perhaps this will all come to you in time, and when you're ready, well, I will be here. You can come back and we can complete your training.
Cool. Question.
And he says, of course.
Can I keep the bag?
And he's just like, well...
Mouse traps included.
And he says, every day we stray further. Yeah, basically, yeah. Essentially. He says...
As soon as Brina came back into the mix.
He says, sure, you can keep the bag.
To meditate upon it.
And he says, are you really going to meditate upon it?
Of course, during my morning exercise.
He says, you don't need to lie to me. Are you lying to me right
I'm
now?
not lying. I will definitely meditate upon it at least once.
And he's just like, I don't.
And maybe do some other things with
And he's like, I feel like this is a bad idea. Says, the look you're giving me makes me feel like this is a bad idea.
I am the face of a patient student waiting for the verdict of her master, who is so wise and above my
So now you're just brown nosing now.
Doesn't make it wrong.
It's he says yes.
That's
But-
the other
It's the other guy in the room.
But am I wrong? Says the voice of the ghost spider.
I know, it's just dead.
No, it's just it's just
not a ghost spider.
No, spiders don't get ghosts.
Not this one.
Don't give
died
Ted that
in the
idea.
vacuum.
I
No,
don't want to fight
yeah.
giant ghost spiders.
But I have that idea.
And he says, fine. I suppose you can have this so that perhaps maybe on your journeys or as you travel around, you'll be able to finally complete your training and return to me with the secret to enlightenment.
I was gonna say, so question. So if I take it and I achieve enlightenment, how will I know if I've achieved? Like, will there be like some like
He says if you have to
cosmic
ask,
power? Woo! Like, will they reassign? Will you appear and be like, you did it? Like, will I get a high five?
he
Have a whole
says,
party.
Right? Is there like is there a cash prize?
he
Like,
says if you have to ask, I feel like we're straying further and further from the point.
That's right.
Enlightenment is its own reward.
That's
Also, I've already told you, but I will what it may potentially unlock within you if you are to achieve it. So, I think if you reach it, that's a big if at the moment.
You said I was kind of close.
Yeah, but this conversation
Yeah,
has
but
progressed this
I
further.
remember my basic point.
Anyway, again, you'll know.
Cool. All right.
And then I need you to roll me a d74.
Mm-hmm. 51.
Okay. Let's see. This is a necklace with a number of prayer beads corresponding to your key points. Each starts out a golden amber color, but turns into a dull brown color when you use a key point. That color returns when you regain your key points.
Ah.
So,
Oh. All right. So I'm just, Brina just like awkwardly moonwalks out.
okay.
And then Wildfire teleports in
I'll
with the rest of us.
see you on the flip side. And then I do a backflip and run away.
All right.
I'm already pumped to bring this back.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah. And then she's finally gonna go to lunch.
Oh, it's been like 5
It's
days.
been so many days.
It's been like a day.
She's had mousetraps to deal with. Sometimes she'll sneak in and get some treats.
Ooh, that's
Mousetrap
gross.
treats.
That's gross.
Really, the
Gross.
secret was to eat all 10,000 cheeses.
Without getting snapped by the trap.
Yes.
You gotta be fast.
That's what Enlightenment is. It's all about speed. You have to
Exactly.
make escape velocity
Staying
in order
ahead
to
of the
move
danger.
into the next dimension.
Yeah, I think it's just Mage Hand. I think you just Mage Hand and then you get it at the bottom.
Now you gotta get past the
so
speed
much
of light.
smarter.
Yeah, Enlightenment is just you take a wizard level.
Oz not here. Oz isn't here. So.
No, Oz also didn't fart, but
Well, anyway, he's not here in the first
we're different people.
So I guess, yeah, we'll say everybody's back at the same time or whatever.
Oh, we're back at the same time.
Or
Whatever.
whatever.
So how'd it go, kid?
Not great, but I do have a bag with 10,000 mousetraps now. So the possibilities are endless.
That must be. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, what are you gonna use 10,000 mousetraps for? Like,
Got ideas.
alright.
All right.
You're gonna open up like a mousetrap shop?
No, hard no.
Oh, alright. Okay, sorry.
Ultimate mousetrap.
One. Yeah, I guess you could catch one.
Damn it.
You really catch.
And it's gonna be someone else.
So
So what's the game plan? What are we doing? Where are we going?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the tower. I do want to warn you though,
Yeah.
there is a pet mouse around where we're going.
I will not let him near my mousetrap.
Okay, I think he would appreciate that, right?
I would never want to harm an actual little mouse. That'd be so sad.
But that's.
You're right. That would be. Wildfire. Shall we?
I believe so. You ready? Everybody got their things?
I've got a good feeling about this.
I do too, Ekaj. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't bring anything else.
Oh, can we get lunch first? We totally skipped lunch before.
Oh, I just ate lunch.
Okay.
I can
Alright.
run fast and grab you a sandwich or
No,
something.
it's fine.
No, I'll
We'll
be
do
back in like
lunch.
2 seconds. And she runs away
She's
very
like a
fast.
child.
She is a lot like she's a child.
Look, she's gonna be fine. All right, and it's not about her. It's about her chicken thing.
Chad Cooper's still standing there.
See?
Okay, yeah.
He's
no,
got
no.
the
Well,
eye
I mean,
of the chicken.
Theron, you were only a couple years older than her
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
when we started.
And then I was older still, even after that, and a girl for a while. So I mean,
yeah, you've been through a lot. And remember, we took Crystal into battle when she was like a month and a half old.
does that feel like the same thing?
It nodded even a little bit. She was so magical.
Yeah.
And Brina is just fast.
And she's back.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
She gives you a doggy bag.
All right.
There's like a sandwich. There's some cookies.
I open up and look for a mousetrap.
There's some chips.
Is there a mousetrap?
I mean, you don't have to roll. You can just tell us if there's a
I know,
mousetrap.
but I'm bad at making decisions. No,
Are you asking or telling?
that's my answer.
I'm sensing a pattern.
All right. Well, I'll reach in then and grab the sandwich and then
It's
eat it.
delicious.
It's disgusting the way I eat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a great sandwich.
Yep.
There's mayonnaise?
If you like mayonnaise, then yes.
I think it is.
Oh,
Ah.
Theron.
Oh, Theron.
Prestidigitation. That's not.
Ah, that's good. That was good.
What
So,
does he smell like now? What does he smell like now?
Oh, pine needles.
You smell nice now.
thank you. Yeah, I do my best to smell nice when other people force it on me.
Wildfire tries to like slightly just. Just a little sniff.
Hi.
No, I was curious. Kid mentioned it.
Yeah. No.
All right, and we're going.
Cool.
All right.
3, 1,
1, 2.
3.
Okay, here we go.
Did it.
Okay. So you guys arrive back at the tower.
Whew. All right.
Up to. Why don't you show her the tower room?
What?
Why don't you show her the room with
Oh,
the thing?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What
Come on.
thing? Whoa, cool. This place is tall.
Do you like how Ikaj took your thing?
Ikash sucks.
He's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like yes, objectively he's great, but being on the other
They're
end
not
of him,
mutually exclusive.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Oh, he's great. He's just a jaded.
What do you think about second lunch? Yeah, definitely. Good.
Definitely.
Yeah, Brina.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need you to stay next to me though. Don't run off,
Oh,
okay?
you're asking a
Because
lot.
there's a lot of exciting things about.
Oh,
Like over there, though, those are dinosaurs.
oh.
Stay.
I've seen dinosaurs though. I'm from here.
Oh.
I've seen dinosaurs about.
Sorry.
Tad
She
Cooper.
has a
I
dinosaur.
have one.
Oh.
We think.
Sorry. You know, it's a big
Dinosaur,
adjustment
I'd
going
say.
from different worlds and expecting what people would expect. But yeah,
Okay, buddy.
follow us. I'll show you to the tower.
Maybe
room.
I should be the one leading you around, eh?
Do you know your way around?
No.
Okay, then why don't you follow me?
Okay.
Bring Tad Cooper, because Ikash thinks he is the prophecy person.
Oh, okay. Come on, TC.
So yeah, and then I will lead her up to the prophecy room to see if anything happens.
Wildfire is gonna go try to find the other people and like catch them up
Okay.
Ikaj
and see if the Carrick fan group is back.
Okay. Yeah. So we will say that. Yeah. The prophecy bit about the toes. That one is.
Does that
Which
happen
one
when
of
Tad
us?
Cooper or when Brina touches
It happens at the same time.
Oh,
See?
tandem hero.
All right, Brina, it looks like you are part of the team.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Welcome.
So
This is cool.
yeah.
I've never had such an exciting job before.
All right, well, let's get you a room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And I don't know. I
Do you
don't
want to take a ride on my flying lion?
then what? Yes.
Okay. Why don't you go find a room, and then after that, you can go take a ride.
Cool.
Cool.
Do I just like pick any room? Do I just run up and find a room?
I
What-
not
how
entirely
does it
sure.
work?
Not really.
Well,
Not
I'm
really sure.
staying in the barracks space.
Is there-
It's just like there's beds there though.
Oh, okay.
Or I guess I mean I don't know.
Who's in charge
Wildfire.
around here?
Oh no, Wildfire left. This short guy's name's Oz.
He's about.
Oh.
Yeah.
So should I just like wander around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch out for the guy in the black or the white spiky armor.
Okay.
He's grouchy.
Yeah. The guy in the black
Oh.
spiky armor is fine though, or regular armor.
We don't know that yet.
Right.
Oh no, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
Oh, look at that. But
One,
he is.
one could say he has a prickly disposition.
You could, yeah.
I think you and him are gonna get along famously.
You just told me to stay away from him.
No. I just said he's grouchy. Theron
Yeah,
told to
and
stay
then-
away from him.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go skip now. Do.
I think we did great.
Try to find a shortcut.
We could have done like, a lot worse. I mean,
Yeah.
see, sometimes we just kind of like fell into this, but it's going pretty good.
I think so. We've definitely been on less successful adventures.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah.
You know, actually, no, we were doing good. We were doing good. All right?
Yes, but like there was that one time I died that twice in that one day.
Yes.
That was a bad
But
day.
you undied twice in that day too.
Fair. 6 1, half dozen the other, I guess. Cool.
I've died a couple times.
Couple times.
So I mean,
Yeah, so like we've had better, we've had worse.
yeah. Par for
But we're doing great now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Let's go find Clyde.
Let's go find some. Yeah, let's go find Clyde.
Yeah.
These people are weird.
They are weird. He kind of goes to the top of the tower and just sits looking over his new domain.
Of course he does. Alright, so Kaj is sitting up there. Brina's going to find Oz,
Yes.
and then the other two are going to find Clyde.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody's back. So everyone's here at the tower.
All right, and
Great.
do we fast forward through everyone introducing each other one, or do we? That's a lot of role playing.
I don't care. It's me role playing.
It's true. We could just skip it.
As soon as somebody meets somebody, at this point he's like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
So we can skip it.
Cool. So, I guess, team, everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody, and that's a good start. So we just got one more hero to go.
Ikaj comes in late.
Yeah, this hero of blood. That is our last
Sounds good.
hero. And, yeah, anyone pick up any leads when you guys were out and about?
Nope. No.
We didn't find anything.
No. Although we did get this sweet armor for Strahd. Oh no, is he back yet with us? Or is he still?
Oh, I think you guys.
Yeah,
came
well,
back.
okay.
Yeah, alright.
Because we had a nice Uncle the Brick moment.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So no, Strahd. Yes, Strahd is there in Strahd armor. So.
So, no leads. No, we thought we had one, but it turned out that it was just a guy who was feeding people's souls to plants. So, shadow magic, I guess.
I was the lead. They
technically.
found me.
Yes, this is we've all met, and there's Tad Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of us. Who knows which?
Doesn't really matter at this point.
All right, good. That's great work.
That's all.
Great work, guys. Cool. So does anyone have any ideas of where to go from here to find this lost hero of blood? It sounds like Wildfire, if I'm not wrong, the Abbey was kind of a bust for a lead for that one.
Yeah, we didn't really find much. I don't think we really found anything on Hero of Blood other than that lead of potentially the soul outside of the town.
The one that didn't work.
The one that, the bad one.
All right,
Other than that, we didn't find anything.
All right. Well, we got some religious-y folk around. Does
I was
any?
gonna say, Flint, can you do your Mystra thing?
Which one?
I
I
don't know.
got a
One of the
lot.
ones where she gives us answers or points us in the right direction, like she did with Clyde. That's true. She did lead them to us, like without you even. So Mystra must be on our side.
I believe that.
No, yeah, but the thing where she just kind of like, I'm really sleepy because, do you guys remember, wait, who was in favor? Who the fuck was the favorite? Do you guys remember Rick? The not you, the dead one. The other dead one.
Yes, we were just there.
Yeah, I brought him back. Mystra brought him back, actually, while we were out and about.
So you gotta wait.
So I gotta wait a while
But
before
you
I
could
could
just
commute. Yeah, but we would have to come up with very specific yes/no questions. And what I found in the past when I'm trying to get answers from Mystra that way is it is really hard to narrow down these kind of big world. Where is this lost hero?
We could figure out what world they're in.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You could, I mean, it is difficult to narrow down where in the world,
But,
Carmen San Diego might be.
Sure.
But you could figure out where in which world.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Sean is double checking how many questions he gets to ask.
3.
Is 3?
It's 3.
Is it 3? I don't know.
Or
One of
5.
them is 5. That might
Yeah.
be Speak with Dead.
It is a 5th level spell.
Where in the world, indeed?
Where in the world?
Yeah, you guys are right. You're so sorry.
All right. So, is the lost hero of blood in Evrand?
Yep.
Is the
Well,
last hero?
we'll see.
We'll see, and then if it's a no, is the lost hero of blood in Faerun?
Or Ravenloft.
And yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
You guys said that would, or yeah, I don't think we should be going.
Strahd's like, no.
Yeah, like
We should
no,
definitely
right?
go
No.
back there.
No.
Hard.
No, I would
that's where
say
the guy is,
hard,
we should go.
hard no. What's so bad about Ravenloft? It kind of sounds whimsical.
It is very much opposite of whimsical.
Yeah. Have you ever been somewhere where literally everything was trying to kill you, even the trees?
No, but I
pretty much what it's
had a
like.
nightmare once where I went into a dark tunnel and these things attacked us constantly. And then this one big one came down and sucked someone's blood dry.
Yeah, it's like that, but a real place, and then you can't leave.
Oh.
Unless you convince the leader of the country to come with you, which, I mean, actually worked out a lot easier than it sounds. But
Okay.
still, like...
I wouldn't
But
count
if we
on it
have
every
the
time.
leader of our
Sorry?
the
He
country.
says I wouldn't count on it every time.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So like if he
Bruce-
goes back,
Bruce
he
gets
goes
it.
back to being like blah 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 blah.
Wait, no. All right, well, no, we're not going back. That's it. We're done.
Oh. Alright. So yeah, those are good first questions.
Sure. All right. I need all hands on deck for answers because we're gonna have to do this on the fly, and sometimes it's kind of wonky.
Wait,
yes.
should we plan out questions if they say yes to one of the locations?
No, let's get a location first.
All
and then we can
right.
plan from there.
Okay.
So, Mystra, I'm gonna cast as a ritual. I'm gonna, light some incense. Maybe sprinkle some holy water. Those are the material components for the spell.
Sure.
And Mystra
Mighty Mystra.
is the lost hero of blood in Evrand.
No.
Okay, we gotta know.
All right.
All right,
Fair.
is the lost hero of blood in favor?
Let me look up commune because I think it also has some weird like. It can also be a phrase.
In the case where a one-word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the GM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead.
That sounds great.
Okay. So the answer will be. You'll get the answer that they're. We'll get you to here. We'll give you a phrase. I think this might be the first time we've ever given you a
Yeah.
phrase.
Love phrases.
The phrase is, there are two heroes that fulfill what you're asking for. One of them is in favor.
There are two heroes, and that's not a...
You right? You just got a phrase.
Yeah, but that's only if it has to be phrased as a yes/no question. If yes/no would be unclear, then I get a phrase. So I have to ask a yes/no question to get anything.
That's got some silly rules, but whatever.
One is in favor. Is that what you said?
Yes, one is in Faerun. The other one is not in Evrand. Is the other potential lost hero of blood on a different continent in this world?
No.
Ah, that was what I thought.
You said the world of Evrand first.
Oh, okay.
So,
Fair.
so you can rephrase your question because that answered your question.
Okay, thanks.
Ask if the other one's alive.
Is the other potential lost hero of blood alive?
You will get the response that both of them
Okay.
are alive.
So they're both alive, which is a start. And one of them is in Faerun, so
I guess we're
I guess we're
taking
sending
a field trip.
a team back again.
All right.
I'll go. Or do we?
Who was that?
That was Akash.
Okay. You stopped playing right before you said it, so I was like, ah! I don't know who it is.
I'm not going. I mean, I guess I can go. If you guys want me to go, I'll go.
I mean, if it makes sense for you to go, well, let's try and narrow down where the other one is.
Why don't we all just go?
What? No.
Darren. Akash.
Well, because if we all go, then there's more people searching the area,
Good team.
and the more chance we'll find something quicker, right?
Yes, but there are other things that need to get done, and I think we should keep some people here.
Alright, how about this? I don't know who's talking. That was everybody.
Yeah, I didn't. It started off Rick, it ended up Ikaj. Theron's in the middle.
And a hand.
Brina's asking questions.
This will be Neville then. So, I think we should just pick a leader, and then
How many heroes are there now?
11.
I think if we just pick a hero,
D12
a leader.
Oh,
One.
yeah. That's fair.
I'll just throw it out there too.
That's the
It's
worst
not.
idea I've ever done in my entire life.
I'll just roll a die. We
Yeah.
do it at the Abbey all the time.
Now,
It's not.
I agree. No, I'm
Not
sorry.
necessarily a thing you need to do, but you can cast it more than once. You just have a 25% chance of failure each time. And it can always still be as a ritual. So there's no.
Okay.
If you have additional questions, you can choose what what realm in the 25% you want to be,
yeah,
and then potentially get
bottom.
realistically at least 3 more questions.
Okay.
I think one day you went all the way up to 75% and got 12 questions answered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think
not-
that was when Jake, Sean, and Pat took our shit.
Yeah. So you have that
Oh,
as
yeah.
an option to ask more questions if you have targeted things you want to know about. Maybe to narrow things down for, or whatever, really.
Yeah. I mean,
What's
we
the
could
weather
always.
gonna be like tomorrow? Sunny.
We can narrow
Okay.
it down in Faerun, because right now we just have he's in Faerun.
Maybe it's somebody one of us already knows.
That's a good question.
Does anybody know
sure.
anybody who has an affinity for blood?
Not a.
Other than
It's like,
Neville does not find that funny.
I'm
He's
glad
just
you're
like-
able to joke about it now. Clyde's supportive.
It's like, that is insensitive. I'm very sorry. I'm not really sorry at all, but
Yeah, I like this guy.
Neville's just trying to make eye contact with somebody like, can you believe this? Nobody seems to be really
Flint is a little uncomfortable. He's just like, oh, this is.
Clyde's trying.
it's fine. There's
to be
no
supportive, so.
none of that. No more.
It's all over it.
Yeah, so why don't we try and first off narrow it down in Faerun? I think Ikaj, that was a good idea. See if it's someone that one of us knows. And then narrow down like north of Waterdeep. Waterdeep's kind of
Central.
is it?
I would say so.
I've only looked at a map like once.
All
Yes.
of my
Yes, it
characters
would be.
have either never been there or only been there for a short amount of time. So.
As Ikaj, I'll tell you that Waterdeep's pretty reasonably
Cool.
central. From like a population standard.
Yeah, and then from there we could do north or south of
Baldur's
like
Gate.
Neverwinter, Baldur's Gate, depending on what we get.
Yeah.
All
Just,
right.
like scope through the different areas.
Oh, Mystra, if you wouldn't mind, please, answering one more of my groups of 3 questions. I'm trying not to roll high.
Okay.
I'm using the wrong dice. Oh, Mystra. I got 46. I'm good.
All right.
Is the lost hero of blood someone who one of us knows?
No.
No one we knew. Is the Faerunian lost hero of blood located to the north? Or, sorry, in Waterdeep or north?
No.
Is the faith? I mean, I don't really.
So-
Is the in Baldur's Gate or south?
I'll just to give you a frame of reference. That leaves, in theory, there's a band in the middle where you have not covered with your question. Just to throw that out there.
Well,
If he says
but
no
there's a
below,
negative. If you say he's not in Baldur's Gate or below, then
Sure.
it's somewhere between them.
No, I understand. I just want to make sure that we're
we all agree on.
yes.
yes. Just have
Either
to roll
in Baldur's Gate or south.
the entire world to the south.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quick bit.
Yeah.
Well, you could try again. Do see if they're in Schultz. See if they're in Calimport.
You have all east to and all west, which is the Moonshay Isles and out there, and Thay and everything out to the east.
Yeah, we got a
Those
lot,
are
but
south
we're doing our best.
below
We
Baldur's
have
Gate.
literally nothing else to go on.
That's true.
So I'll try one more time, Mystra. Try not to roll high.
I'd say Calimport or North, and then I'd go with Schultz.
All right.
And then there's a third question.
Maybe I'll.
We'll see.
I mean, depending on what answer we get, the third one might be about the other one. Is he in?
Yeah.
Is he
Okay.
in a dimension that
We can reach.
we've been before?
I think we've been to.
Because then that would leave what dimensions? Anyone else been to any other weird
You
dimensions?
could also ask if they're in the ground.
We were once in a musical world.
We were.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
That wasn't favoring though. Oh, but we're looking for the other one.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we're looking for
Well, that
both.
was the spirit world.
All right.
Spirit.
Oh,
Shadow Realm.
Mystra.
Which you guys
40.
almost went to again.
Almost.
Mistra.
Okay.
Let's go.
Mystra is this guy we're looking for in wait a minute, in Comport or South?
Maybe it's a girl.
I would say Calimport or North.
Calumport or north?
Okay, let's just pull up a map here real quick so that I can have so I can narrow things down. Okay, why does this keep
What was it? Not Chult.
Calumport or
Did I spell it right?
Oh.
I don't know. That's what we're going with.
CALIM port.
I put a different vowel in at the end.
I listen to stuff a lot, so I know how to say it. I don't really know how to spell
Calumport or north? Is that what we said?
it. Yes.
We have to go through that fucking desert again.
We're not gonna have to go through that fucking desert again.
When
That was
does
a different
anybody
game.
go through the desert?
That was a different game.
alright here, I finally have the
Different game.
Give me a second.
Different
That's Flint saying it. Different game. It's fine.
He can see beyond. He can meta because Mystra.
Well, because his bucks exist in our world.
And they do, so clearly
So
he has
Flint
been to our
transcends.
world and watches our stream apparently.
Come on.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Sorry, this map is being troublesome. Troublesome?
Troublesome. It's a troublesome bitch.
Just ask about Troll.
Maybe the Lost Hero of Blood is in Pennsylvania. Maybe that's why we couldn't find it.
Oh.
Nobody ever comes back from Pennsylvania.
Candlekeep.
Nobody comes out of
Old
I hear
Port.
it's really nice.
You said Calumport or south?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Got good food.
Oh dear God, Calumport is so south.
There's not much south of Calumport.
No, but there's there are massive deserts and things between Baldur's Gate. Not the Calum Desert, just other deserts.
So many deserts.
There's a lot of deserts.
It's pretty deserted.
I was gonna say, too bad we don't have the
Oh shit.
the thing from Dungeons and Daddies where you can change one letter.
The revisor.
Instead of, there are a bunch of desserts.
Ooh.
And we just eat our way there.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a map of Faerun that's not a map of the Sword Coast because that's what 90% of the maps are
Yeah.
because that's
Is it in Chol?
I haven't decided, Jake. I'm looking at a map. Here we go. I got
So
it.
we're asking questions that you don't even know the answers to.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you're gonna ask. I have to make stuff up on the fly all the time.
Sean just had another idea.
Okay.
Alright, I got it. Okay, so here, just as a reference,
Yeah.
there's actually quite a bit south of Calumport, because Calumport's right here, so we're all down here.
Yes.
So you're aware, the Sword Coast is here,
Mm-hmm.
Calumport is over here,
Mm-hmm.
I think Chult is right here, and then you have all of this. So I just wanted to make sure we had...
Okay, but if we said, like, Baldur's Gate or south,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So we can chop that map at Baldur's Gate and we
Correct.
just have the stuff below.
Which is everything.
So
from
why
Brina.
don't we pick a point in...
Calumport and North?
Well, I was... No, instead of going... We already know what section... Whatever
yeah, we're
that
saying
is.
that south is still like 70% of the land mass.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying we could also think about doing, like, a point within that and be like, is it here or east?
What I would say
So,
at this
like, it
point,
chops it smaller and we kind of... You know what I
once
mean?
once we narrow it down at this point, I think we should start picking locations because we're narrowing it down, but by so relatively small amounts on these like gigantic land
Yeah.
masses that to narrow it down so we can find one person is going to be almost impossible.
Yeah.
So that's why I think once we have like a band, then we pick the populated areas because most heroes end up in cities.
Okay, so...
That's my thought process.
So we-
Exhibit A.
Yeah.
And I point at Ikash.
So we're doing Calumport or
Populated
north,
area,
or do we want to
exhibit
do
B, point at
Calumport and
Brina.
south?
So,
Because then...
or dead. And then I point at me at Theron.
Aw.
do you want... Are you... You said Calumport or north?
Yes,
Yes.
that's how I originally worded the question. Calumport or North. So we would get between Calumport and Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
If it was in
And
there.
if it...
And the
so- and
answer is
if it's
yes?
no,
The
we...
answer is yes.
Oh,
Calumport and North.
yes, so
Alright.
it's somewhere in that band.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
That's probably me tapped for today.
That
I don't
was-
want to. I could do one more, but I've been rolling like really
How
mediocre.
many questions did you just?
Yeah, we have...
Just one.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
just restarted, yeah.
sorry.
We have more
You
questions.
re-rolled
No, that was
50
two. Because the first one was, do we know? Is it someone we know?
No, this was the first round. This is question 4 total, which means that we have 2 more for this round of questioning.
You did 3, then
Someone we know.
25, then 50. Isn't that? Am I correct in that?
Each time he does this, does he get 3 questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm
So,
missing one.
I've
in the
been
middle.
writing down-
I forgot
So
one. in
you've
the middle.
got 2
Right.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are there any? Oof, that's a lot between Calumport. Should I ask if they're in
Baldur's Gate.
Calumport?
Sure.
Calumport
Well, I was
is
gonna
the
say-
city.
Yes.
Calumpshan's the whole region.
Yes.
Just to throw
Well, I was
that
gonna
out
say,
there.
do
That's
you want
what-
to try
yeah.
to like bisect the band and go east or west so that
Or
we
we
end
do
up with a
countries?
corner and then
Kalimshan,
Yeah. Here in
Alright.
Calumpshan?
No.
Cool. Not in Calumpshan.
but definitely not in Kalimport.
Definitely not in Calumport.
Can we see the map that you're?
Yeah.
What's
Let me
that
send you guys this link.
Yeah, you send us that link because that sounds
where's it
like
going?
a useful.
Calumpshan is the country that Calumport is in. Where are you sending the link to? Thanks.
Sneeze. No, well, other than Brina didn't reach Enlightenment, and their Brina and/or Tad Cooper is the hero of Grody Toesness, and they are. Did that link not go?
No, I got it.
Okay, cool. And they're trying to find the lost hero of blood by asking Mystra a bunch of questions.
It's our go-to.
she usually comes in like and delivers,
I mean, so far so good, right?
right?
Where is? Oh, there we go. Oh dear. Oakwood. For my second to last question on this one, Flint is just going to go rogue and be like, actually, yeah. Is the Lost Hero of Blood in Flavortown?
Yeah, that's definitely one of the options I was thinking of. But Alright, well, it's in one of 2 locations. And I haven't decided which one. Flavortown is one of them. Chat, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Is this last hero in Flavortown or in the other predetermined location that I had picked?
Do they know the predetermined location?
They don't. But it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's Flavortown or elsewhere.
Is it Cholt?
Fuck, Jolt.
That would be fun, but no, it's not true.
We have to go down into that the tomb again.
Yes, it's at the bottom. They're hanging out at the bottom of the tomb.
Just for fun.
Just because.
Back.
There's a lot of bloodshed in that tomb.
There was a lot
Yeah.
of bloodshed in that tomb.
Yes, there was.
Predetermined. We got 1 vote for predetermined. Mad Max Flavortown or normal Flavortown? This is Ted's Flavortown from campaign 1 of Murder
5
Vision.
years ago? Something
5
like
years
that?
ago, yeah. The one where people go and never come back from, and nobody knows why. The whole original mission that the party never found out about because they died
So dead.
or left.
One of the 2.
Well, she had an emergency. They were fine when she left them.
Okay. Maybe they were only fine because she was there.
Yeah, but that's not fair to put that pressure on her.
I mean, I did. It's fine.
I always thought Cholt was an island.
No, it's a peninsula.
Oh, silly Sean.
I always thought it was an island too.
Silly dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Probably because the Tomb of Annihilation map just had
Cuts
Cholt.
off at the
Yeah.
edge.
And that's mostly what I know
I
about
never
Cholt.
knew that this whole thing was this big.
Oh yeah.
So, like, do they have material for each one of these countries?
Yep.
Like, playable stuff?
Oh yeah. See these? Where are they? These. See all these like whitish colored books? All of these.
Yeah.
There is one for about every single region. I just have a handful. I have the Silver Marches, which is to the north. I have Unapproachable East, which covers a lot of the eastern section. Here's Underdark, Player's Guide to Faerun, Magic of Faerun, Faiths and Pantheons. We got a whole bunch all over the place covering all of them. Ed Greenwood wrote this whole thing, like when he was like started as a kid. But a lot of people make the joke that the Forgotten Realms is actually everything outside of the Sword Coast, and the Sword Coast is the Remembered Realms, because that's all Wizards of the Coast seems to put anything in. They just ignore everything else.
I was gonna say that's
That's fine, I
literally
like
the
it.
only thing I know.
Yeah.
Is Sword
I mean, if
Coast,
you
Sword
follow
Coast.
up the Sword Coast all the way up, you can see Icewind Dale in the north.
Right.
So, like, you guys are aware of that.
Yeah.
Icewind Dale and the Sea of Moving Ice to the north of Icewind Dale. I think this map might even be slightly outdated too. But like then there's the Interrupt Desert
I'm
sort of out to the
curious.
west of. There's a ton of stuff, which is why I often tell people if you're struggling for things for like a homebrew world, just look at existing things, specifically the Forgotten Realms, because if you copy 75% of that and use parts of it for like to influence your own world, no one will know because nobody knows about anything outside of the Sword Coast.
No, not at all.
Flint still has one more question, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Is the other Hero of Blood underground?
The answer. I don't know where it is. Well, I've got one for one for both. So I think we're gonna just.
Why don't we take a break here?
Yeah.
See if anyone else chimes in.
Yeah. So anyone else in the chat, if you're interested, options are predetermined or Flavor Town. Throw them in the chat. I should have set up a poll, but I can't do that easily from here. Maybe I can.
I do not know.
With this computer. Let's see. I'll look, but in the meantime, you guys think about that, internet, and we're gonna jump on a break real quick. And the answer to that, the question about them being underground, you'll get the answer that that's difficult to say, but they are not on one of the planes of existence you're familiar with.
That's good to know.
okay.
Ooh.
Rephrase that.
That
One
we've
that you've
been
been to. You are familiar. You know of the plane, but you're not.
You could ask if it's like in one of the 9 hells or something.
We could ask if it was in limbo.
What?
Oh gosh,
Why is it
you know,
in
I've always
limbo?
kind of wanted to go there.
I mean, it's
Just
been
to
brought
know.
up so many times. Just to be curious.
I mean, I feel like all we need is a tuning fork from Limbo and Wildfire. Can you plane shift? Yes, it is. I don't think you have.
I don't
it, but
have.
think
I
it's
definitely
something
don't
that you
have
could.
it. I just have to see if it's something
I think it's a.
I can.
Yeah, but Flint would rather go with Wildfire. So that's
All
why
right.
he's
Well,
asking
we're
her.
gonna take a break and we'll be back. I'll set up a poll over in on the other computer. This
I'm
one's
judgmental.
not letting me do it. So anyway, folks, we will be.
There's a
right back.
con.
Hi,
Yeah,
we're
there's
back.
nothing wrong.
Hi, internet. We're back. You guys voted. It provided no assistance because it was a dead split. So your
That's
question.
about right.
What was your
Of
question?
course.
It was.
Is he
they-
in Flavortown?
No.
All right,
All right.
not in Flavortown. That's good.
You still have.
Yeah.
A lot.
You still have 3 more questions that if you.
Well, we
roll
had
well
no. We
again-
had. Is he underground?
Yeah, I asked.
That's
that
right.
one.
That's right. I'm sorry.
That was the last one, right?
Yeah, it was no.
It was no. What? Did he
Did I
answer
just say no?
I thought so.
Yes,
I don't
you did say.
I
You
said-
said no.
You said
and
neither
then-
of them are underground.
And the
Okay.
other one is in a different plane.
Plane. Okay. Yes.
that
So
we-
you do still
no
have,
one's
in
visited.
theory, a shot at 3 more questions. If you roll in the 25, you have a 75% chance of failure, a 25% chance of success. Were you going low? I assume.
Always.
Yeah.
No way.
And it's a 41. Didn't work
All right.
Nah.
For today.
for today.
It's all right. Mystra gave you a lot.
Yeah. All right. So we know Faerun, and we know somewhere like south of Baldur's Gate, but north of Kalimshan. That's a lot to go on. But if you guys,
Like no other times.
if you guys wanted, then we could. A team of us could go.
Well, we could start going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I mean, it's Faerun, so I guess
All right.
like I volunteer.
I'll go too.
So
and then
why don't we take the kid for a round for a mission?
round, sure.
For a mission.
Oh, for a minute.
For me?
Yeah, kid.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
We also need someone who
Clyde.
can get
Yeah,
us. We
Clyde.
need Clyde.
I was gonna say I'll go.
Thank you, Clyde.
Or you, could take the tower.
I mean, you could take the tower.
Or
you could take
Akash.
Wildfire. Take
Yeah, I
Akash.
No, we're good. And then Oz is like, no, the tower needs to stay here. I need the tower. So yeah, if you guys can make it on your own and you don't need us, that would be preferred. I would prefer, keep the tower here. We got important stuff in it.
Yeah.
Also, since none of you are actual inducted members of the Valeguard, you can't take it. It won't listen to you.
That's
Didn't think
reasonable.
of that. Didn't think of that. You wouldn't, would you?
No.
Uncalled for. Sorry, Oz. Sorry, I'm in a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Spiky Guy.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Huh. So hang on. Let me just look through a little bit here because I'm
Cool.
reading spells now for the first time
Cool.
in a while. So teleportation and teleportation circle both require you to be on the same plane of existence for them to work.
Okay.
So that eliminates those two options.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. So
Can I
Ikaj-
tree stride it?
So Ikaj is out. Is my point to that.
Okay.
Shame.
You just have to just
Oz has a
ring
mission for
and-
Hikaj that he think he might actually like.
No, transport via plants, same plane of existence as well.
So plane
Plane
shift.
shift,
And I
right?
think Clyde can get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, we could just bring them over in the tower, drop them off, and come back.
Yeah, but if they have a spell, they can do it tomorrow. Why?
Why put off till tomorrow what you can get done today? Oz.
Why rush, man?
So
Water's fine.
Here's a better question.
We got a better question coming up, so forget I said
Sally
that.
Mufari here. The question, you should have the D&D Beyond overlay on the side, but the party ranges from level 15 to level 17 is where the party is at, depending on which member you're talking about. So I'm trying to think. The only way you guys have gone really via plane at this point is through the tower, correct?
Up until this point.
I believe so.
Okay, no, that's just an important distinction because I've been thinking about this a lot due to Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Ooh.
Plane shift takes you from plane to plane. In Faerun, you're on the material plane. You're on the material plane here as well. So,
Oh,
same
plane
plane.
shift.
Takes you to
Shifts
other
like
planes.
ethereal plane.
Ethereal plane, limbo,
Yeah.
pandemonium, the
But
layers
not
of the
just
abyss.
another world
Ooh,
or
it stayed
dimension.
on, didn't
It did. I'm happy with its resilience. I'll give it that.
It's a good thing.
So yeah, there's one new spell that was just added. Let me go see if anyone has access to it.
Does anyone else have access to sending other than Flint? I don't believe so.
I don't think any of mine do.
I think it's only Wizard Cleric.
And Bard, I think.
Oh, but you
I'm
can
sorry, I learned better spells.
Hang on.
We didn't even ask.
Bard, Cleric, Wizard.
Okay.
It's
Okay. Would a sending box work interplanarly? Because isn't...
Sending has like a 25%
Yeah.
chance of failure, I think.
Yeah. So would it be the same for...
I'm gonna say, we'll say it functions pretty much in all aspects the same way. Shadowfell, to those folks asking, Shadowfell, Feywild, Mounts, the planes, all of the planes of existence, right? The Abyss, the Nine Hells, so on.
5% fail rate.
Oh, so that's not the earliest
Yeah.
bad. So this is usable by Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. There's a new spell from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything called Dream of the Blue Veil, which is specifically designed to change the world in which you're on while on the material plane.
Okay.
So it is a 7th level spell. It is a 10-minute casting time, and then the duration is 6 hours, at which point you all fall asleep and dream visions of this other world, and then a blue curtain appears. And if you peel back the curtain and stay asleep for the 6 hours, you awaken in the new world. If you're bringing a creature, you need to either have a magic item from that location or a creature who has born there.
Oh, cool.
And if It's a magic item. You appear within 1 mile in a safe place within 1 mile of where the item was created in that world. Or within 1 mile of where the person was born in that world.
Okay.
And it does not require any material components other than a magic item or a person that's been there. Obviously, somebody gets damaged in the 6-hour sleepy time, you don't go.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
yeah. So they made it, they added this new spell specifically, I think, for this issue because I hadn't really thought of it until they brought it up that, like, technically Barovia is a different plane of existence. It's a demi-plane of dread. So that's its own separate thing.
Totes.
But yeah, this is the material plane, just different worlds, if you will.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, if we can say that Wildfire took that spell. Oh, but only Wildfire could have taken that spell, so then we can't bring Clyde. Yeah, we'll just take the tower.
Wildfire or gosh.
Yeah, that's what I said. Only Wildfire could take it. So.
Or if you wait a couple days, Flint could pray for Mystra
To do it. Yep. It's always an option.
I mean, if you want to fast forward the whatever few days, just to have the, in case there's things you guys want to accomplish here before you immediately go there, and you want to say 6 days pass or whatever it is, 9 days, however long it needs to be, to have that be an option to you again, we could just do that. Then obviously in the meantime, if there's things that you want to have roleplay wise or discussions you want to have between different members in the group, that's a thing you can do. And then if you want to go that route,
Okay.
that's an option.
I feel like at this point it makes sense to just take the tower, drop them off, and then either pick them up or, actually no, just that. Just pick them up later.
Okay, because in a few seconds prior, granted before the conversation was had, Oz seemed against that.
Yeah, when he could be lazy and have someone else do the work, he was
Fair.
against it.
Fair.
But when that's not really a feasible option, he's not unreasonable.
Okay, so
There's gonna be a lot of them.
All right, cool. Well, I guess we'll send them on their way then.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
okay, so you guys are taking the tower
Yeah.
to Faerun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna take us to that place, right?
Yeah.
So
Oz
you
is
now
going-
have the, just to reference that, you do have the option to take, you don't need to take Wildfire or Clyde if you don't want to, because you don't need them to get there, in theory.
Yes, but we will. I feel like we should still take Clyde for Tree Stride to
Yeah.
get back to the city.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I was gonna say the tower only goes to that one place in Faerun, right?
What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that
What's up?
actually no, never mind. I was gonna say my thought was that Ikaj has been around Faerun more, so he
And
could
more
notice-
recently.
So he could.
Yeah, that's true.
He has more knowledge that we could use to teleport.
Okay, so do you want to take Ikash?
Oh, but now that we're not, doing Flavortown, we could send we don't have to send Flint and Theron. Is I guess the other point. But then I don't get to play, so I guess we're sending Flint and Theron. Well, we're sending Flint because I want to play.
Well, yeah. But you can
I
choose whoever you want.
Yeah.
They're a package deal.
There you go. Theron's happy to do.
Flint and Theron are back.
whatever.
Okay, so then Ikaj and Brina is the other two?
I think it's the best move. I think it is the best utilization of our talent. And also, as soon as we said Faerun, he kind of volunteered, and I think we should respect that. He was the first to volunteer.
I volunteer for all of them though.
Yeah, and we'll send you on this one. So that works out perfectly.
Cool.
So we'll take you guys over in the tower.
Flint to roll me a d74.
Yikes! $14.
You have a cape that cannot become wet and sheds water with ease.
Ooh.
You can determine the color.
Ooh, what color are you gonna make?
Silver,
Ooh.
representing the fires of Mystra.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're taking Flint, Theron, Clyde, and Brina. Is what I'm gathering.
Sure. Flint,
No,
Theron,
that's fine.
Ikaj, and
Brina. Because Ikaj knows more about
yeah.
Faerun at this point.
It'll logistically it'll be easier to get.
I
around
was in a
Faerun.
dungeon for 50 years,
Yeah.
so
Like
know.
you.
I mean, to be fair,
To be
if we take Clyde, then we can do more teleporting than with just me.
Why did you give me the dramatic head nod?
because he was talking to you. So I was
Why don't
doing
you
that
come
to
too?
see what your answer is.
We'll take Clyde and Brina.
Sure.
Okay.
Who's gonna stop us?
I have.
5's better than 4.
Yeah, I guess.
is?
There's no. I
got-
have
Yeah,
no
5
counter
is
argument.
better than 4 because that's a whole hand. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pow!
Yeah, it's like a fist.
You know what?
Oh, we can be called the Fist. That can be our gang name.
Yeah, you guys could be the fisters.
You can fist.
Oh,
Well, everyone.
We can make T-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. All right. So
Kid,
ugh.
I wanna be
we're
the
not
thumb.
going to. I want to be the middle finger.
All right, guys. I think it's time that we get you guys going. Anyone who's not going to Faerun, exit the tower, or like it doesn't really matter if you stay in it because I don't think it does it feel weird when it teleports.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
All right. So yeah, if you guys don't want to feel kind of weird, get out of the tower. We'll be back in however long it takes.
Bye, spiky guys.
Goodbye.
I don't know what your deal is, but I dig it. Got
Yeah.
a whole yin yang.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
Don't put a damper on their day.
Actually, I just sound like that. No, I'm
Oh,
actually pretty
okay,
happy.
okay.
My whole family's here.
Oh, so
Except for we don't know where Margaret is.
is he the
I think I know where Margaret is.
Well,
Who's
maybe
Margaret?
you do.
Who's Margaret?
She is.
No,
the-
I'm sorry, it's not who's Margaret, it's where's Margaret.
Okay,
My daughter.
where's Margaret?
That's the
No,
question.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
I
That's the
don't
question.
understand.
Is where is
Rick, can you show her how to do it?
No.
Where's Margaret?
Wow.
Where's Margaret?
Wow, Rick.
Where's Margaret?
Wow.
I mean, it's not his. I mean, it is his daughter, but
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, and then Oz just starts walking over to the roof to.
do the thing.
Move the
Sure.
tower.
You do the thing. You move the tower. You drop everybody off. Team C here is in.
All right. Let me know when you need to pick up, Flint. Cool. Yeah. I believe in all of you guys. If you find any cool magic stuff, bring it back.
That sounds pretty reasonable.
I thought so.
Unless I want it.
Yeah, I was gonna say no
I
guarantees.
mean, bring it back in your pockets. You can have it. Just bring it back.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
We can manage that.
I guess so.
I mean, that seems perfectly fair to me.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Out of the tower.
Okay.
Let go.
Whatever.
Sure.
It's off like a rocket.
So yeah.
something
Oz does
different
that,
every
and then when he gets back,
I like that. That's a fun thought. So where are
Rick-
we going?
Wait. No,
Oh.
I'm back here.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're back in
I'm back in
never mind,
Faerun.
we're back in normal.
What's up?
Oh, wildfire shoot.
Wildfire and Rick the White. I would like to have a private conference with you about a mission that has come up.
Alright.
Sounds good, little bud.
We go to a private area for our private
I
conversation.
apologize.
Thank you. I asked for so fucking little. You know what? Never mind. Forget what I was
what
gonna
do you
say.
need? What do you need, bud?
I
See? I called you bud, sans little. I'm learning.
It's been how long?
What's up?
What do you need?
we gotta do that heist so I don't die.
Right.
Yeah. And I was
Right.
hoping to take care of that soon,
Okay.
and I was hoping you guys would help me.
Of
Oh,
course.
of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want anybody else from the group?
Nope.
Just us.
Yep.
Well, maybe that Margaret lady. She's real sneaky.
She is a child.
Aren't they like grown up?
We just got another literal child.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, but we're
she's
not bringing
older.
her into
She's
the
older
heist.
than Brina.
Yeah, we're not bringing either of them into the heist. I sent Brina away so she wouldn't be on the heist.
Alright.
Oh, good move, because she would have definitely wanted to be on it.
I know.
How about
Wait, I don't know. I just
She's
met her.
a mischievous little.
What about Bruce?
No, I want to keep this close to the chest. As few members as possible. I feel like that limits the chances we'll get caught.
Alright.
And all of us have reasons to be in Carrickfern, more so than Bruce does.
Well, he was working with.
Yeah, but
Look, I will follow your lead on this. You
You're the leader.
are the leader.
thank you. That's all I wanted. This was my thought process. Wildfire.
Yes, sir.
Your teleport thing.
Yes.
You have to be familiar with the spot, right?
Yes.
So do you guys think we could use that to get into the first chamber? Because we've been there. We were blindfolded, but we've been there.
Interesting.
That bypasses the guards in the front and the second set of guards that they had to switch to. So that'll get us past the guards, and then we just got the vault.
Would they have any magical protections against people doing that?
Well, we were not told expressly of any.
And you don't remember seeing anything?
Well, no, because there was the
Right.
one the anti-magic room.
Right.
And I feel like that's their anti-magic defense, is that room.
Gotcha.
You know?
Okay.
Because you can't get past it.
That's a solid first step.
Magic can't get past it. That's my thought process.
That's a solid first step.
And then we just bust our way through everything else.
Yeah. Well, bust. Like,
Did we take notes about the vault?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. It was Oz's thing, so I took.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we only got to the 4th level or something.
Something like that.
How many were
But
there?
I have notes. I did the 7th.
Seven. Okay.
Yeah. So, I still need a fake. Like, Smokey Joe is supposed to get me, basically something to replace it so they can't tell it was stolen.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and one of the things I'm going to need you for, Rick, is I need you to pick something else for us to steal. So they think that's what we wanted, not the blueprints.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
that's a good idea.
I'll make that choice when we get there, I guess.
Yeah, that's like you will know what is valuable enough that would cause people to go through the effort, but not so valuable that it will actually hurt the dwarven war effort. Because I'm not trying to fuck with that shit.
I'm not trying to start shit.
Yeah,
Don't start shit, won't be
it
shit.
won't be shit.
Or, if we do it right, they'll never even know we were there at all.
Precise.
That's true. Yeah. Let's say once we get to the plate room with the thing, we'll make the call
Yeah.
if we think people have picked up on it or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
Depending
was
on how much stuff we have to break.
that is true. But I feel like I feel like we'll be fine.
What was that?
He clearly had something in his throat. Let's clear it out.
That seemed directed at me.
You know, you've been out with the other guys. I've been very thirsty recently.
It's true. He's been drinking a lot of water, and he's also been thirsty.
Oh, I've seen how he's been looking around.
Yeah.
Ooh,
A lot of new bodies in the.
Got a little potential bows.
The sucker's all
You know,
tied up
I didn't.
with his bows.
It's nice to share a laugh sometimes, and not just get mad at each other.
You know what? Honestly, it's mostly you that gets mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you're
can
right.
be a little bit sensitive, but you're
what?
you're like family.
You're
Say-
right.
Yeah.
And
And
I
we're
am
like
sensitive
family.
about those 3 very obvious things that I've asked you all many times to not go about. But yeah, I'm the dick.
One.
I'm sorry, I'm having a day. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
Like this, I miss Wave's calming influence.
Why don't you go find Smokey Joe and see if he's got your thing? Why don't we all go find Smokey Joe? See if
Yeah.
he's got your thing. We'll leave I don't know, Neville in charge.
Wasn't Brother Grander
Brother
there?
Grander in charge?
He's not one of the heroes though. Imagine if he was.
No, but like he's in
Brother
charge of
Gander
the.
touched the wall.
He's
been in the room.
He's in charge of the tower. So like the rest of the heroes, we should leave in charge of like thinking of hero-y things or maybe going on missions if they come across
Which
them.
would be
But Brother Drander makes the calls about like moving the tower and
Which
all that
would
type of stuff while
be-
we're out. I feel like.
Clyde. No, not Clyde. Neville, Bruce, and Rick the Black.
Sounds like a good group to leave
They're
here.
the ones that
Yeah.
are still here. Yeah.
Oh no, Clyde too. Oh no, Clyde
you
was.
brought Clyde.
Yeah.
was. Oh, so no one who can teleport.
Correct. Now listen, you guys made your own choices. You
I'm
guys
fine
can,
leaving
Brother
Clyde
Drander can do
behind.
the teleporting.
you just bamf back and be like, "Hey, we need one of you. Sorry, you're coming with us." Clyde and or Ikash. No, go. Come on back.
Do we want to take one of those guys back?
Well, I mean, we could just as long as it's not the day of the heist, wildfire can pop
Do
'em.
things, yeah.
Yeah, you can pop them once or the other. But yeah, I mean, there were some, I guess, like minor, like trying to get some revenue stuff I wanted to get done that we could send them on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Take care of business at home while
I say go for it.
other teams are out.
You also feel, just every so often, during certain parts of conversations, your little eggs.
Jingle still.
Yeah.
I never figured it out.
I know you
Oh, the music.
I also know that I didn't.
I know. I'm aware. Because it just hasn't come up.
Yep.
Well, do you remember what notes there were?
Not off the top of my head.
Do you remember what notes they were?
I had them all written down and in the proper sequence.
Oh.
Because you got their guitar. Think you could figure it out?
No, not right now.
Or their Power Rick's Megazords and the eggs? Maybe. He'll never know. Unless he solves the eggs.
Fun day. Alright. Cool. So.
Cool.
Oh, is everyone's ring good? Because that was my escape plan.
Yeah.
If all.
We should all be charged up at this
I
point.
think
Yeah,
so,
I've never
yeah.
used my teleporty bit.
I did that one time.
That one time, yeah.
I don't think
It was a
I
while
have.
back though.
Yeah, we'll say it's probably good.
Okay.
It's probably good.
Cool.
Cool. So what we do now? Are we like what do we do now?
Oh, well, let's take a couple days. I got a couple more things to do. I need the forged blueprints to sub out, but like, yeah, I just wanted to kind of clear the air and let you guys know that that's something that I wanted to take care of soon, so it's not hanging over our heads when we're trying to
Save the world.
save the world. And I'm also
That's fair.
having thoughts.
Thoughts about what?
How to handle the dim?
You know, I would say that I have a dim view of them.
Okay. They kind of threaten the Valeguard.
Rude. What have they got against us?
Well, they
they have some of it
threatened
against
to
you.
hurt me through the Valeguard.
Okay.
Oh.
What about
You
this?
care so much about us, we can hurt you if we were to be gone.
Dagon?
It's
Yeah.
gone.
I'd hate to be daggone. Yeah. I'd hate to be daggone.
Yeah, sometimes we get daggone.
All right. All right.
Some people have already
guys.
been daggone already, you know? It's expensive.
So yeah, they have leverage over the Valeguard, and that's not good for me.
Instead of the ice, why don't we just...
Why don't we just go like?
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, I want to do both. Well, because I signed the
Ah.
contract that says if I don't steal it to the best of my ability and bring it back to them, I will die. That's why I want to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. Okay.
My
Well,
initial
delivering it is the perfect time to take them out.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not delivering it to their headquarters. They're going to meet me on a ship on a pier in Brickett's homestead. So, if we want to do the, plan, my thought was once the other guys get back, we tell Flint and Theron and Clyde that there's this criminal organization that is threatening the elderly. They threatened my dad. Threatening the elderly, threatening the Valeguard, and generally, it's a thieves guild. They're bad people.
Fair enough.
Then they would probably want to go help with that. And if they went and helped with that, while we go do the heist, then we hit them both at the same time. Bum, bum. Taken care of.
Alright, so you're saying the plan is to do research on where the rest of the dim might be currently.
I just gotta double check and make sure that things aren't too different,
Yeah, we don't want things to be a little too rough.
Because I haven't been there, and it's been about how long have I been hanging out with you guys? Like a year and a half?
Yeah, probably closer to a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah. So I left them a couple months. From them, I went straight to Bricken's homestead. So, and then up to Carrick Farron. So it wasn't too long before that I left. But
Right.
yeah, that's my plan. And since you guys are the other real Valeguard members, I wanted to talk to you about it first.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I'm okay with that.
So, do you want to go check up on that location and make sure that's cool? See if you can get a hold of good old Smokey Joe there.
Oh, no. We're gonna try and avoid him as much as possible for now.
You need the other copy, though.
Yeah, well...
That would be a good way
He
to...
generally doesn't deal with me personally anymore, now that he's mad at me. But I can send Owl. I can send Owl to go get the fake blueprints or something like that.
Alright. People who are mad, though, make mistakes. Not me, but other people who are mad.
Okay. Thanks for that general advice, Rick.
The break.
You're
I
right.
just wanted to say the rhyme.
All right. Thanks for this. Bye.
We all walk.
Then I'll
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. He's very stressed.
He is. I don't know if leadership is being kind to him. He seems like he seems a little overwhelmed by things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's...
Got a lot on his plate.
You know, he used to keep his his shadow pretty meticulous, but it's kind of like a little bit puby now. His beard. It's not a good look.
You guys are dicks.
Oh.
Don't worry about him.
I'm glad we had this talk. I feel like it's been a while since we've chatted.
You know what? I think so.
How you doing?
You know me. How are you?
You know me.
I do. So you're on fire, or nearly.
Yep. You're obtuse for no reason.
It's true.
Yep.
You want some food?
Always.
Alright. Then we go cook.
Yep.
Okay, then you go cook. So, I believe that interaction is complete at the moment. So
For now, yeah.
I guess we'll go. We'll jump back to Faerun, where the rest of the party is currently. Yeah. So you guys, tower has arrived. You're in the thing.
All right. Where do we go from here? My thought was either Clyde or Ikaj take us down to Baldur's Gate because we know we need to be south of there, so that'll at least get us closer.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, that was the most kind of definitive location start point that we have.
Well, we know it's not north of there.
Exactly,
So
and we
that's-
know that it's above
Calamshan.
Calamshan.
Yes. So,
So I might as
and
well
it's not
start
in
there.
Flavortown. Yeah, we'll start there.
Where's Candlekeep? That's south of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Do you want to ask about that tomorrow?
Sure. Could we just go straight there?
Uh,
Oh, Clyde, you were never there.
No,
were
Clyde
you?
was
No,
nervous. And,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's like a library,
Ooh.
or it was a library.
It's like if a library was a town but was also destroyed.
That would fall
Oh.
within the region.
When you guys said library, Brina looked a little sad because she was like, I just left a library. I don't want to go to another one. That sounds so boring. And then you said destroyed, and she was like, oh.
Yeah. So that does
Intriguing.
technically fall into the in between Baldur's Gate and Calamshan.
Aha.
So it's south of Baldur's Gate.
Oh. We could ask in the morning if it's someplace that one of us has been. That would narrow it down, right?
Yeah.
I think that's possible. Yeah. Been a lot of places, man.
Have you been everywhere, man?
Yeah.
Alright, I can exclude you from the question.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good idea.
That's a great
That'll
idea.
that'll make it easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a single land in the land that I haven't landed on.
That's outlandish.
Yeah. Bad joke landed.
God. All right. So you guys, I guess, are in Baldur's or going to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
What are we gathering?
Yes.
Okay.
You got that, Clyde?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Don't wink at me.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I just blink with one eye at a time. Keeps me sharp.
Blink elsewhere.
You transport via plants
Yeah.
to Baldur's Gate, outside of Baldur's Gate, and then you go there. You are there.
Oh,
We are here!
Uh,
Whoa, that's a big city.
Ted, can we retcon it and say that we got a little bit of gold before we teleported over here?
Can we say that Brina got some gold from the monastery?
Well, I was just gonna say like that Flint and Theron got like walking around money because we literally like I think I have 4 gold or something like that.
Okay.
That like I don't know. We just took like 100 gold worth of gems or something from the ring.
How much
The ring pile that we've
gold
now
do
had
I
for.
have?
Well, did Brina actually, I don't know, I can't remember if Brina actually went, and I know that was a conversation about going and stealing things, stealing your money
your
back, that you didn't know where it was.
I figured it would just get like lumped into the stuff that we didn't do.
I see.
When she was like packing her stuff.
Huh.
That she would have gotten something from the monks. From
Okay.
her parents. Since technically it is her money.
Yeah, that's also sort of like a trust fund.
Yeah.
And you're whatever age you determine, you're very far from 18.
Yeah.
So.
But, you know, this is a new land, new rules. Who's to say what the age is?
Correct, but the money's in the old world where the rules are.
No, I'm saying Evrand is a new rule. You haven't determined. Well, I mean, you might have.
I just did. Right? We just made that call right now.
We got to see him make it up live.
That's
Well,
that was
I'm
wild.
paying.
Hell yeah.
I will give Brina 1,500 gold pieces.
That's acceptable.
Maybe if she was enlightened, her pocket could be heavy, but
That's
sadly,
true.
that's not.
Yeah. Cool. So I guess we get a room.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. If that's right. Let's go to an inn. Get a bed for the night.
Okay.
Because who knows how many days we're gonna be traveling after here. We have no idea where we're
Sure.
going. Man. Know that. So yeah.
Okay, so you do. You go and get a room, and you can get food at said room.
Woo.
How many rooms are you getting?
Clyde and Brina will share a room.
Okay.
Flint and Theron will share a room.
Kaj gets his own room, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's
Yeah.
happy in that
Basically, this
situation.
is everyone wins.
Could be better than that.
So, Clyde, I have this bag, and it's full of mouse traps. And they say that Enlightenment's at the end. You got any ideas? Well, have you tried maybe lighting it on fire? Then it's on Enlightened and at the bottom, so, you know, that's a good idea.
You're not getting
Yeah, but I
some
only
wildfire.
have... Now, did I say wildfire?
No, but like that's wildfire advice. I don't know. Set it on fire.
Yeah, but it could also be Clyde's advice. She has the produce flame.
Yeah.
You are both all of them, so you decide, I guess, what your own advice is.
Yeah.
Remember, she's a little crazy. She was trapped in it.
But if I light it on fire, then I won't have another bag, and this is the only one the monk gave me. That's
Okay.
let's see.
All right.
Ikash takes a bath.
Okay. It's the next day.
All right. Cool. Team meeting. Let's talk to Mystra. Mystra, mighty Mystra.
Mystra.
Question number 1: is this hero of blood somewhere that Clyde, Theron, or myself have been?
No.
It's in a new place, guys.
Okay, so it can't be Candlekeep then.
All right, that's good. Is it somewhere that Ikash has been?
Well, Jake,
Oh, Ikash has been everywhere.
are we legitimately saying that Ikash has been everywhere?
He's toured for decades,
Yeah.
literally.
Well, the question is,
Any major cities.
okay, just
Anywhere you could reach easily by ship. Or
Surround.
gentle riding. Nothing too treacherous.
No.
okay. I mean, that is a tricky question.
Ha ha ha!
Because, like, in theory, some of these are accessible via ship. Is there any place that Ikaj would have, like, totally off limits that he would not go?
The Underdark.
Fair.
Maybe like the cold
Live from
region?
Cragglestug never happened?
I got invited, but
Not even
Maybe
pointed.
maybe
you
cold
know where I
region, 'cause
probably
you're
wouldn't
cold.
go? Probably wouldn't go to Thay.
No, the answer is no. He's never been there.
You know what? There's only like a couple places that I have not gone, and it's not underground.
No, it's definitely, you would know it's not the Underdark because you've been there enough to consider the Underdark.
Okay.
covered in that
So I've
space.
been everywhere, and the Underdark, but I've never been to Thay.
Is that literally the only place?
In the whole circle of
In the whole world?
Faerun, I've been to every other country.
Mystra is the blood hero in
What?
Thay?
Why do you just
Yes.
have to be
Oh, the blood
Why is
heroes
this my
in
fault?
Thay. We gotta go to Thay.
We gotta go to Thay?
What if we ask more questions about the other hero while we're here? I'm just saying.
Wait, is that what you just said?
Yes.
We gotta go to Thay.
So it's not somewhere Ikaj has been.
No, I just asked. Is it Thay?
Oh, you just asked
Yes.
Thay. Oh, I thought you asked about it where Ikaj is. No.
That was 2 questions ago.
Oh my god, I'm so behind.
I know.
We just did this though.
This is a lot what running D&D games is like for her and her family because they are similar. So it's a lot of me saying the same thing 3 times.
We're all very distractible.
Yeah.
I believe it.
All right, so you go in the door. Wait, where are we? You went in the door. Okay. Wait, where's the door? It's behind you. You just went through it.
What
okay.
room are we in again?
Where are we?
Well, this new room is just actually a trash.
Wait,
compactor.
whoa. What happened in the last room? Because you
I
didn't
roll
say
to see if there are traps.
there is no.
It's a trash compactor, so if you fall in, you could be trapped.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
what.
that's scary.
Turned into
All right.
trash.
And then we would
Woof.
riff about Star Wars for a while.
How are we gonna
'Cause
get
trash
to Thay?
Well, considering I've been everywhere, I've been places near Thay.
But can you
What is Thay?
go to Thay?
Yeah.
Like, can you just like walk across the border into Thay?
What is Thay?
Thay is.
So based on recent happenings, what has Ikaj heard of Thay recently?
It's about as great as you've ever heard Thay to be. This wonderful.
Heard it sucks.
Yeah, this horrible magocracy run by a supremely powerful necromancer lich in a world where necromancy runs rampant, undead are treated as servants. It's
They
just not.
really only
bad
like
time.
death metal there.
It's a really bad place, and it is roughly, if you were to go there directly, something in the range of close to 7,000 to 10,000 miles from where you are currently.
Right. But
Correct. I understand that you've been 2 places.
you let that happen.
I did, but I'm also looking at some of the areas around, and you specifically said areas that were. So the east of Thay is the endless wastes. So I doubt he traveled from
no.
there
Yeah,
via
nope.
ship.
Like any place that it doesn't make sense for him to have gone, I would assume is.
So like I'll give you Cormant there. That's a relatively populous place. That what I would give you. Definitely could have gone there. That would make
Where is-
sense.
I've definitely been to Cormier.
I would give you.
Then it's just
Yeah, I would give you Cormier. That's a reasonable one. I would say definitely.
Chicenta?
I'd give you Damara. I think Damara is well enough. Like there are big cities in Damara
Sure.
where that would make sense.
I'm gonna go pee while you're figuring this.
But I'm looking at like some of these other areas, and I'm like, I don't think you'd be in like Mulharandi or these other places like around there. So I give you.
Where's the closest place I might be able to get a ship into Thay?
So
Or I don't want to go through Thesk though.
no, I would give you. So with Damara, you could get a ship to the Moon Sea and then travel across the Sea of Fallen Stars. Cormier, you could get a ship again, travel across the Sea of Fallen Stars. Those are still a ways away, but I think to the east, there's not a lot of places that I think would respect Ikaj's music enough for you to want to travel all the way over there to.
Yeah. It does. There is a culture barrier at some point.
Yeah. So I'd give you I mean anywhere around the Moon Sea directly. I'd say that's a relatively respectable enough place that you could like Mulmaster or areas around there. Those are well enough known that I think you'd have a good chance there. And then again, Cormier and things like that, so you could catch a
Cut
ship.
across.
But you still got hundreds of miles of ship travel.
All right.
Or overland travel if you go from like Mulmaster or someplace over there.
I think I should probably send a message back to tell them that if this is the one, if this is the hero we're going for, it's going to take us months to get them.
Yeah, that's fair. You remember, though, when we were talking to Clyde and Wildfire and Rick and Oz, they had that guy teleport them. Remember? They had that mage guy teleport them?
Teleport them where? You gotta be more...
When they found, what's-his-face? And oh, no, we found... When we found Ferdinand.
Yeah?
He teleported us to the, mountains. Maybe we could find somebody who could teleport us to Fae. In that scene, maybe we could go to, like, the mage place that we were in. The wizard tower thing. With all the wizards, remember? We did that?
Yeah?
So if we went there and we were like, hey, guys, can we pay you money to get us to Fae? And then if things don't work out, great, we can teleport away.
I don't have enough money to pay them to get us to...
Let him miss.
I have 100... with 100 gold,
Okay.
I could barely get a cure wounds on.
Alright, I'm not saying, like, you and I pay for it. I'm saying the group as a whole pays for it. The hero fund.
Yeah, which isn't in this... this is not here, it's back there. So, like, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying we currently, with us, do not have the
How
funds
much
to
money
cover
do we
it.
need?
For
What
a
are we talking about?
teleport to Fae? How much would we pay for a guy to teleport us to Fae?
Oh.
I have no idea. Finding someone here who has been there and can teleport us there is probably going to be hard. And if we do, it might be a like.
Oh shoot! Does Clyde have money?
Not
'Cause
for
Clyde
another
doesn't
10
have
days.
Why don't
money
you
right
ask
now.
Mystra if there's somebody at that tower who would be able to teleport us to Fae?
Well, you still have 2 questions on your current thing. You asked if... Oh, no, 1 question.
One.
You asked if it was a place you'd been... Or no, I'm sorry. You asked all 3.
I did because the third one.
So
was-
you can do your percentile and get some more questions if you want to try and narrow things down further.
Do you think it's I'm sick? You remember that guy?
He didn't...
I wasn't there.
Oh no.
I was with Shalandra.
Get down.
Not in front of the kid.
Sorry, kid.
Did you meet I'm sick?
Nope.
No.
It was just
Me and Ramrak.
you and Randrak.
I wasn't there yet. I
You
came in
guys-
after the.
You guys remember Ramrak
Dallas.
though, right?
I do. For a minute, I thought he was one of the prophecy guys, but no.
For a minute, so did I.
So there was this guy. His name was Imsick, and he tried to beat us up at Red Larch. So instead, we beat him up and said, "Well, why don't you get out of here?" And we sent him off to Fae because I didn't know a lot about it then. It sounds bad now.
He doesn't sound like a guy we would want on our team, though, right?
I'm just saying. I mean, it's the only person. Well, no, because it's not anybody we know. Never mind.
So
Oh,
it's
that's true.
definitely not that person.
Yes, because he was terrible.
Look at us, narrowing it down already, team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brina. Yeah, Brina.
He kind of doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about
She
those
has to have
guys.
some anyway.
He avoids it.
3 more questions.
Yeah,
She's
but
very fast.
Flint
very
Flint
tall,
is
though.
thinking. Because
Yeah, so
also, with Ferdinand being such a magical oddity, I don't think I want to bring him into Fae. I don't know if they would let him out.
Wait, who?
Ferdinand.
Oh yeah.
Because he's a very special one-of-a-kind dragon.
What about TC?
I don't know. Doesn't he live in your back? Didn't you say he lives in your
Yeah,
back?
you can just keep him in your back, man.
Yeah, but like.
Well, then they
that's
can't keep him because he's in your back.
Yeah, but that could still be traumatizing for him. He could still get captured.
I mean, if he gets captured, you would get captured.
Don't let him get captured.
Yeah.
That's what I do with Ferdinand.
Buddy
Until I died. Then he got
And-
captured.
Yep. Well, you can't do things after you're dead.
Nope.
Nope.
Dead.
Only other
Alright.
people can do things.
TC, buddy pack. Don't let the other one die. Headbutt. She headbutts Dad Cooper.
Yeah.
All right. So
Is that a bag
yeah.
of holding? Is that a bag of holding?
It's my bag of mousetraps.
Cast Identify on it.
It's a bag of holding.
That's a bag of holding.
Oh shit! No way!
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
What do you got it there for?
It's a monk thing you wouldn't understand.
You said it's full of mousetraps?
Yeah, Enlightenment's at the bottom, and I have to reach it somehow. I've tried so many things and destroyed so many bags.
So the way to do it, ready? This is it right here. Enlightenment is just having a badass bag of holding that doesn't have mousetraps in it.
I'm assuming that was Ekash talking, right?
Yeah.
Based on the attitude?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's true. But
not true.
I
That's actually false. That's not.
think that I need to keep the bag with the mouse traps. That's kind of the point.
I'm just saying.
We can
Bag
put
full of
other things.
mousetraps.
We can put other things in there.
Bag full of mousetraps.
When you take it
Useless.
out, there'll just be a
Bag
bunch of
of
mouse
holding.
traps.
Super useful.
Oh, Akaj, roll me a percent.
Both things can be true.
That's not true.
What do you mean? I just said it was.
I know. But
You're such a silly
Just because
snake.
you say something doesn't mean it is anything. 34.
I don't understand.
You do,
Ah.
though. I
A
can
cylinder
tell.
of mist
think
that
so.
holds your hair perfectly in shape when sprayed onto your head.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, and Brina, roll me a d74.
Ekaj,
Yeah.
next, it's bad. Would you mind doing that outside next time? Just because it's hard to breathe in here now.
23.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, that's fair.
It is a bundle of fragrant smelling herbs that, when burnt, release a relaxing aroma. Flint, roll me a
She's gonna take
d74.
a full bath.
It is raining trinkets.
46.
A potion that provides all the creatures nutrition for a week.
All right. Sure. So, am I asking? I'm gonna send Flint back a message, or I'm gonna send Oz a message real quick, and tell him. Oz. Oh wait, is there any Faerunians back there with him? I forget off the top of my head. Neville.
Neville.
Neville's still with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey Oz. New hero is in Thay. Ask Neville. Might take us months to get there. Looking into it. Let us know if we should come back.
Make me a percentile roll and don't roll in the 5% region.
Need money.
Can I say it can't be above 95%?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Don't roll a 96 to 100.
This has been getting 4s all
Yeah.
day. It's a 42 or 9.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're fine.
Alright,
It makes it.
cool. Before Oz responds, he's going to talk to the rest of the group about it. What do you think? What's Thay? What's a Thay?
Oh.
Yeah, what's
Oh, no. Not
what's
Thay.
they, Neville?
So Thay is this really terrible country, far, far to the east of anywhere I've been. I guess Bruce might know a little bit about it as well, but it's full of just the worst wizards and mages.
Now, when you say worse, do you
They
mean like evil or like they're just really
power-obsessed,
bad at magic?
Evil, very good at magic.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a lot of undead, a lot of gross, necromantic magics. They used to hang out and like worship bone dragon things. I don't know what they're called.
So it doesn't sound like,
A great place to be.
but
Or
we
a great
don't
place to
have
go.
a better
So
lead
I'll give you
yet.
between Neville and Bruce, they can give you the following, right? It's ruled by Zastam, who's a lich, a necromancer lich. It is a land where undeath is a preferred state of being for its people. And they are constantly seeking power, as mentioned. Let's see. During most of the time, living people had no means of achieving any kind of higher power. You had to be some form of undead. They do seem to have mostly free-thinking undead, but they are often some are the lesser undead are treated as slaves. Let's see. Gladiatorial matches are really big because they prefer brutal forms of entertainment. That being said, gladiators of Thay are often considered to be some of the most brutal and violent beings on the planet because they've had to survive such horrible, endure so much. The Red Wizards of Thay, obviously from Thay, very, very powerful spellcasters with really no qualms about doing anything to gain more power.
So it sounds to me like if we end up going there...
Oh, and they don't like non-humans.
Yeah.
I just realized as I say that is like 90% of the party.
Yeah, I think we need
Brina's fine.
And Neville.
Yeah. And Bruce.
Brina Neville Side Adventures!
Oh no!
I
I don't think we should bring Bruce to Thay.
No.
think he'd be fine.
I think he'll have bad flashbacks.
I don't think so.
Are you past your trauma?
Says, would I know if I was?
I guess not.
Dude, that's enlightenment. That's the shit that Brina needs right now.
I mean,
That's some deep ass shit right there. Yeah, I think we should call them back. Because if this is an avenue that we want to pursue, Flint and Theron should not, they would get eaten alive by that kind of environment. They would stumble in blindly, try to help, and get killed.
Yeah.
So, I think we should try and get some more information on this other hero.
Okay.
And if it seems like, at least spend a day trying to narrow it down a little bit more and see if that is a smarter idea. And then if we do end up having to send people to Thay, I think,
We should reevaluate the team.
yeah.
That's fair.
Right?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't send
Sure.
Brina in there.
No,
No.
that doesn't sound like a
That
good
does
place
not
for
sound
a
like
child.
a place for a child.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We
So
can
I
send-
gotta respond to them now. Yeah, come back.
You?
Me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me.
You'd be a good choice.
Oh, yeah. I'll go.
Powerful magic user.
Yeah, but they hate
Fire,
non-humans.
fire, fire.
She's definitely not human.
there's
Definitely
definitely
not.
prejudice against non-humans. I'll say it like that. Also, Wildfire's magic is a bastardization of true magic, which is wizardly magic learned by a book, not some sort of weird blood abomination.
Oh yeah, so they'd be dicks to you too.
How rude.
I
well, I
know.
mean, like, I'm kind of used to it.
Fair. I feel like I would do best.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Says nobody in particular.
I know a little bit of wizard magic. And I'm little and I got no qualms. Well, I have qualms, but I have fewer qualms than
Fewer qualms than
the
most.
favoring team.
Yeah.
Ikash would probably do fine too.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, but either way, they need to come back, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So-
Yeah, come back. Abort. Thayans hate non-humans. Please return. And then, oh dear, yeah, they don't like non-humans in Thay. We would not. Farewell.
I mean, like, I'd be okay.
Yes, but they also don't really like humans.
They don't like living.
Yeah, we're gonna. They say we should
so
go
what
back.
What if we
Brina,
make a bunch and we walk around like?
it's not that
Smart.
It's not that kind of. No, it's a different. It's a different thing. It's a totally different thing. You know what,
I mean,
Brina?
we did put makeup on Neville
No.
to make him look alive. I could probably do it in reverse.
Brina, I think you should bring this up with the whole group and not just and not just keep this idea to us, right?
Right? See, he gets it.
Kaj is doing it.
That's fair.
Theron's doing it.
Ikash is not doing it.
Plaid takes a red good berry and like smears some blood. I think we got it, guys.
Yeah, like I said, I think we should discuss the plan with the whole group, and not just us.
All right.
So how do we get
What do you think of my
back?
Rick impersonation?
Ikash is a master of voices.
Whoa, you sounded like that spiky dude. I mean, you're kind of a spiky dude. What with your hair and what?
I would say I'm the
whatnot.
second spikiest.
I'd say third.
Yeah. I forgot about Little Rick. The dinosaur with
The
all the
dinosaur
spikes.
with all the spikes.
Oh, I didn't count that as a sentient being, like a person.
Rude.
That's not rude.
It's a dinosaur,
It's a
I
dinosaur. But you said the second. You didn't qualify people. You said I'm the second spikiest.
That's true.
So I don't think person was implied there very specifically.
So
that's
how
what
are we
I
getting back?
I teleport us back.
No,
Can't do it.
can't. We need the tower.
Well, I teleport us to where
Oh,
the
to the
To-
tower.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That makes
and
sense.
Then
Then the tower's-
Oz,
I like that it's a gear shift.
and now he pulls it in reverse and goes back to.
This time it folds in on itself like origami and then. Bloop, 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 bloop. Well, that was different. It's different every time. We decided.
All right,
Yeah, last
sure.
time it was a rocket ship.
Oh,
Why not?
cool.
Why not?
Yeah, that was bad. So, yeah, Flint, let's start talking to Mystra more, I guess. Yeah, man, I'm down. So, different
So-
plane of existence, we know that.
I would ask the 9 hells because that'll knock out 9 all in one go.
Ooh.
Fair.
Also, if we have to
Ooh.
go
Hero.
to Faye,
Ooh.
I still think my zombie plan is worth mentioning.
We will bring that up with the whole group
Are we
are
not
with
there
the whole
yet?
group.
if
I thought we were there.
if we decide to go to Faye. That was the second half of my sentence.
But we were already back with the team. We were already
Yeah,
talking to
zombies
them.
should be easy enough for some people. Hi.
Are we not with the whole group?
No,
We
we
are.
are, but there was Flint saying like, whoa, Brina, that's a great idea, but if we decide to go back to Faye, then we'll talk about your great idea.
Oh, but you didn't say that then. Silly.
I don't think Flint wants to go to Faye. That's what I picked up based on
I
this.
don't
So yeah,
think
I
Flint
didn't
wants to
get
go to
in the
Faye.
20%.
Really?
Well, no, like I didn't fail. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
And
Shocked for a second.
yeah, I'm gonna. Yo, Mystra, what's up?
Mystra.
Is that other hero, the one that's not in Faye, is that one in the 9 Hells?
No.
Is that one in any of the elemental planes?
Good question. Stand by. No, not in the elemental planes.
Is it in Limbo?
No.
All right. Well, we knocked out 3. Not in the 9 Hells, not in the planes of the elements, and not in Limbo.
Can Kaj make an Arcana check to see what other planes of existence he knows?
Oh, maybe it's one of the celestial planes.
Yeah, you can ask.
I will. If I volunteer to go to the celestial planes because I want to talk to my baby mama and see if she knows where our daughter is.
Okay, cool. Can you give me guidance?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, you got it, Kaj.
Why'd you roll a
2.
12?
Bardic
It's
inspiration.
added to those checks.
2. 2.
So that's 21, 23, 30.
There are many planes of existence. There's the elemental planes, right? There's the Feywild. There's the Shadowfell. But there are sort of the I guess you could call them the higher and lower planes. And they're sort of split into good, law, chaos, and evil. And there are many within there. For example, the 9 hells are on the lawful evil side. Limbo is like
True neutral.
chaos.
Oh, true chaos. That makes sense.
Ooh.
It's kind of
Ooh.
it's devoid of good and evil. It's just chaos.
Okay, so I'll tell them that. So I would say, why don't we ask if it's on any of the good planes, or any of the neutral planes,
Yeah,
or
so
any of the evil?
Yeah. So you don't technically have neutral planes exactly.
Okay.
It's just
Try the
law,
good.
chaos, good and evil.
Yep, we'll try those.
Yeah.
There's no neutral plane?
Mystra,
They're
sup?
technically not the ones that don't really fall in between, like fall kind of in the middle on the scale of good to evil, are technically neutral, but it's one of the 4.
Okay.
Good.
3.
Good. What do you got?
Is
Yeah, I guess Sigil is sort of the neutral plane. Yeah, it's the middle.
the chaos. Are they in one of the chaos planes?
I guess you'll get it's trending more to chaos than law.
Okay. Is it in one of the evil planes?
Yes.
All right, so we're looking at a kind of chaotic evil plane.
Would I have a idea of some of those?
Yeah.
Flint is also going to try and make an Arcana check
You-
to see if he knows.
Sure. Go ahead. Make me.
So there.
Yeah.
There.
Sigil isn't technically a
Well,
plane,
why?
but it's sort of the donut of the center of reality.
Natural
but
20.
I'll consider it a
Hell yeah,
a
Clyde.
similar plane.
22.
Okay.
15.
The donut.
Yeah, it's the donut in the center of the reality world. Anyway, so what did you get? 22?
I got
22.
You
15.
15.
Theron got a 9, but Ikash would like to go again if he could. Yeah.
What did you get?
What?
Originally? Sorry.
Originally,
Yeah.
a 30.
30. Oh, I know. I'm sorry for this one. My mistake.
Oh, well, Theron got a 9.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I should
roll
go
for
again.
this,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
What'd you get me?
2.
Okay, so that is 18, 20, so
Wildfire
26.
cast Guidance on that.
Okay.
Then I have a 26.
You've got 4, I guess you could say, that sort of fit into potentially on the more chaotic side and the evil side. And that would be Hades, Tartarus, the Abyss, and Pandemonium. I guess if you were to sort of
Tartarus.
so if you were to
Hades,
go,
Tartarus,
if
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is evil,
Yeah.
and this, so like neutral evil, if you will, and then chaotic evil, you'd be going Hades, Tartarus, Abyss, Pandemonium. So like the most chaotic evil would be the Abyss, where the demons are from,
Yeah.
the endless levels of the Abyss. Pandemonium is trending more neutral. Ultimate chaos, more neutral,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that
makes
makes sense.
Ask about him.
So you're in those.
All right. I got one more on this one, right?
4.
Yeah.
On this casting.
Guess one.
Yes.
Yeah. Pandemonium?
Are you asking if they're in Pandemonium? No.
Alright, down to
One
3.
more! Oh, please, Mystra, and I'm sorry to be such a bother these last 2 days, but I have like 3 more questions. And it does not work.
Ooh.
Guys, Mystra doesn't want to talk to me right now.
Nobody else has.
Tapped out.
Nobody else has communed, right? Through other means. I don't know if.
Gosh, does not.
I know Kaj doesn't. I don't know if. I can't. I don't think Wildfire's not here, is she?
No, she is. We're back in
Yeah,
the
so
town.
I don't think she. That would have been a spell I would have given you through like being Phoenixy stuff.
I don't think
I did.
so.
So
When's the next time you can ask?
Tomorrow.
Alright.
So I guess we wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Flynn.
Sorry. I get.
Interdimensional travel makes you gassy. Yeah, I know.
It's not even that. It's also like Mystra said no.
Oh, it's a nervous fart!
Never
It's a sad
happens.
fart! That's a sad fart.
Well, what I found is that you only lean so heavily, on a support.
Is that Neville?
Yeah.
Thanks, Neville. That actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, bud.
I guess we just take it. A day goes by. It's the next day.
All right.
So you don't have to roll for the first one.
Oh yeah, but it's comforting. The Abyss,
No.
or the other 2 I already forgot.
Hades and Tartarus.
Tartarus.
Hades,
Nope.
Tartarus,
Yes.
Ooh.
Tartarus, Tartarus.
So Tartarus or Thay?
And you said Tartarus was the closest. It was like the most middleist.
It's the most middleist. Yeah.
All right.
The most middleist.
Yep.
High class, high technicality.
Yep.
I mean, I'm writing in my notes. That makes it official.
Ikash know about Tartarus?
Kaj, can you make me an Arcana check about Tartarus?
Add 1 to that big guy.
Alright, cool. Ikash casts Foresight on himself.
That gives you what?
Advantage.
Does it give him advantage on ability checks too?
Yep.
Okay.
So many things. And he'll give himself Bardic Inspiration.
Plus 4 guidance.
Alright, so that is 21, 25, 33.
Okay. There are 6 layers of Tartarus.
6 layers of Tartarus, guys. Write this down. I'm just going to spitball facts at you. You got to write them down.
Yeah.
6 layers of Tartarus. It had a
layers of
seemingly
Tartarus.
infinite number of worlds arranged like a string of pearls stretching into the void.
Whoa. 6 layers to it. And
A string of infinite worlds.
String of
They get smaller as you go down. There's no sun.
No sun. So if you're solar powered, it's
But
bad news.
the soil gives off heat and sort of like a phosphorescence glow.
Right.
So that kind of provides your light and your heat source.
What lives there?
Oh, let's find out what lives there. I think, am I correct in saying this? I wanted to see if the River Styx runs through it or not. I think it might, yeah. The River Styx does flow through it. There are, again, all these different worlds. Those of you would know that one of the planes of Tartarus is Agathis, the
Okay.
famous armor
Well,
from there. The coldest of them, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Demons can potentially be there. Nightmares, depending on the different areas. Shadows. Mephits. Varguli. That's not how you say it. It's actually Varguil, but Varguli sounds
like
weird.
Varguli.
Varaguli.
Varguli, man.
I almost fought Baraguli this past weekend.
Oh yeah?
It was on the list of things I was going to throw at you.
Mostly like fiendish style creatures, not necessarily though devils or demons.
Okay.
So you might have things like God, what the hell are these things? Just kind of otherworldly creatures
All
in
right.
the forms of sort of evil, because that's kind of
Well,
their...
I can abjure fiends, so that might come in handy. So if we end up going there,
Sure.
I mean, it's different per layer, right? For different
Yeah.
worlds.
Who could plane shift?
Oh,
I think
Clyde?
Clyde.
Clyde should go.
Yep.
Hello.
You're on the team.
Well, wait. Well, yeah. Whoa. So far, we have what seems to be two bad ideas:
No.
Fae and
Options, not
Tartarus.
ideas.
Too bad.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this says to think of like Russian nesting dolls, like how the world's
Yeah.
situated.
But I believe you said almost infinite islands, Ekash?
Yeah, almost infinite number of worlds arranged like a string of pearls, but there are basically the 6 main layers, which would be one of those. Again, I said was Agathis, but there's
I mean, the bottom half is like too small to even like exist on.
there's Orthrus, which is the first layer.
You gotta remember that when you're dealing with this kind of stuff.
Let's
guess.
see. You could so this is
planetary.
two kind of this one's sort of mountainous. 2 mountains on 2 adjacent kind of areas. This is the one that's closest to the other planes, so it would be the easiest one to traverse. It could be reached via the astral plane and has portals to the abyss, Hades, and originally, long time ago, could reach Mount Olympus through there, but that's been since the portal has been closed.
That's a shame.
The second layer is Cathris. This one is smaller and it's
Why don't
full
we
of
ask about the different layers?
plant life and
What is this
flora.
one called? Cath?
Cathris.
Cathris.
Just imagine any of the risses with a Y.
Oh, okay.
Thrys.
Like almost like a Greek spelling.
Lordy Ian, the reason the bard has 24 charisma is because of the maze engine from Out of the Abyss. Minus
best.
this is the third layer. And this is full of winds and poisonous dust storms. It's kind of a big desert.
Gosh.
Colathis
there we go.
is the 4th layer. This one is super mountainous, super high peaks, really high up in the air, like hundreds of thousands of miles. In large canyons. Porphatus is the 5th level, full with snow and acid rain. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Agathis is the smallest and the 6th layer, and it's covered in ice.
Get the asking.
If any layer existed beyond Agathis, the
What was the
barriers
second layer like?
would have been buried,
Plants
full of
and-
plants.
Plants and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Is the person in Orthris?
It's the first layer.
Yeah.
Just check one thing. Oh, there's bogs and quicksand and swampiness on Orthris too, just to throw that out there. No.
Cathris?
No.
Agnes.
Agathis?
No.
Doesn't work.
Cool.
Wow.
Do you want to skip to the next
Putting
day?
up with less
Might
and
as well.
less.
Well,
You're getting ever closer to getting
We only have 3
intervention done.
left. So
That's true.
next day we could figure it out.
yeah.
All right, next day. 3 more
Sure.
questions.
Yeah. And then Mithras?
Minus this?
Minithis?
Yes.
Sleeve?
Yes.
Yes.
Something this?
I don't know.
How is it? Okay.
I missed the 4th one, so I just wrote something this because they all ended this.
Porthris?
Porthatus.
Porthatus?
That is no. It was Minithis was the answer.
Minus he said yes.
Oh, he said yes?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
If you
sorry.
weren't so busy complaining about my note taking, all right?
You're absolutely right.
Easy.
That was my fault,
Easy.
and I apologize.
Exactly.
So Minithis.
Only one taking responsibility here.
Again, poisonous dust storms, barren deserty style tornadoes sweeping through the area, yada yada yada.
All right.
So who's
So-
good at poisons?
Those are our options, it seems. Weird poisonous hell or hell on earth.
I vote weird poison cell.
Can you get there?
I can figure out a way.
All right, cool. Thanks for
What?
volunteering, Econ.
Um,
Kosh is going to figure out how to get us to Manathas.
Minithis.
I was close.
I can't be poisoned, so like I probably a good option. I'm all. It was Brina.
Oh, god damn it. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm resistant to poison.
I feel like most of us are.
Yeah, I feel like most
Yeah, most of us are.
A lot of you
of
are.
us are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are any of you immune?
Just Kosh and Brina.
I knew I liked you, kid.
What wimps?
Well, the thing about it is, now you can never get drunk.
Wait, really?
It's true.
Horses.
In your entire life, you'll never have that experience.
Are you sure? Is there any way to like?
Unimmune yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
D
With a
level
wish.
7 levels. You can be level 9 again.
You could do a wish.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone should invent a special alcohol or a special drink that gives you the effects of alcohol, even if you're immune to poison.
Nope, those don't exist at all.
Why not?
It's called Gouger Leaf.
What's that?
What?
It's this leaf you chew.
Oh, what does it do?
Makes you eat.
Similar to
more.
alcohol,
Cool. Maybe I could do that. We'll see.
but like you're less of an aggressive bummer. Or yeah, you're less of an aggressive bummer and more like. Actually, a lot of people find enlightenment. I'm gonna stop talking now. I see what's happening now,
Maybe
and I
that's
see
what
what
I
I'm
need
doing.
to crack my puzzle. Who has gouge leaf? Who's holding?
It actually,
Wave! What's up, buddy?
Wave just shows up.
what? I just.
Well, there was this place in Westwick. You could probably pick some of them up.
Here you go, kid.
Wave would just show up
Don't
and be like,
have it all at once.
there's also really hard drugs. And then he just leaves.
Have you tried magic acid?
Hard drugs. I'm too lazy for anything hard.
But honestly, the wave isn't there. So that doesn't.
Yeah, no, I picked up on this. Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
Do we want to go to bad or bad?
You know what? Fuck. I think I'm with Akaja on this one.
And
All
Flint
right.
is like, I don't think I'm with Akaja on this one. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like the devil you know is better than the devil you don't kind of thing.
We don't really know much about
Would we?
anything,
I was gonna
though.
say, would we even know how to get there and how to get back?
That's what Akaja was gonna figure out.
Yeah, we're gonna get a tuning fork, which is attuned to it.
To get us there,
Yeah.
and then to get back.
We can just plane shift.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's
just need
actually, once you can get there, you can get back.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I mean, you need a tuning fork from this world, but like that's just a tuning fork.
Okay.
Like Rick could make you one.
I'll make one right now.
Thanks.
Gets me out of this.
Rick goes and makes a tuning fork.
Cool.
Ding. Can I come?
Yeah.
She goes and helps.
Okay.
So, the thing about working metal, it's like punching, but with a hammer.
Ooh. Oh.
You wanna try?
Yeah.
All right.
Ding.
Uh,
That do it.
roll me a d20. You can add your strength score to it, but not your proficiency.
Check
17.
modifier. Yeah.
What's up?
Modifier, I assume, not
Yeah,
score.
Yes, yes.
17.
Not bad. Not bad, kid. You just when you're making a tuning fork, it has to be very smooth. You can see you're a little bent, a couple of ridges here. Keep working at it. You'll be alright.
So like you have little spiky thingies on your hand.
Yep.
Does it hurt?
Yep.
Did it
Every
hurt more when you got them done than they do now?
Yeah.
Can I get them?
No.
What?
Because you got tiny little hands.
Oh. Stupid little hands. Can you make
Her
me
hand-
knuckles that have little spikies on them?
Yeah. I'll do that, but we have to finish this first.
Cool.
One thing at a time.
Yeah, that's fair. Ching. Ching.
So you guys make a tuning fork.
And then steel brass knuckles.
Okay. Sure. In the meantime, while that's
They
going
kick
on,
ass on them.
Nice.
anything else of interest? Because you guys still seem like you're torn about what to do. So you have the tuning fork attuned to Evrand, so you can plane shift back to here.
Why don't we use the other tuning fork as kind of like a divine answer? Because we're like, again, gods have put us on this path. So why don't we send a group to Dethair, see if you can find a fucking tuning fork attuned to Tartarus. I feel like Dethair's the city you're gonna get it. So if we
Yeah,
can't find it in
Oh.
Dethair, then we'll just go to Thay.
You know what? You could ask your dad. He might be a guy who would,
Who would know?
or if he doesn't know, he might know a guy who knew.
Probably not. I mean, he spent the I'm not just being difficult, which I know I am sometimes. He spent the last however long managing a herb shop in Ben. Thank you. So I feel like
go
the Ricks
visit.
know.
They go visit him in Ben if he knows. See if he knows anything.
if he did have any contacts, I feel like they're way past due. Like they're probably out of the business. I don't think he has.
Why don't you just ask? Be like, hey, do you know anybody who might know more about planes?
Also, it's been like 4 days, so you're closer to Mystra again.
Very close, yes.
Can I have a tuning fork? Tune to Tartarus.
Can one of the blood hunters be here, please?
That is an accurate. You
Um,
could shoot
Alright.
for it. That's like a plane shift spell. That's
Yeah.
sort of coverable.
nah, but I wouldn't do that because that'd be rude. You gotta ask if they want to come first.
I feel like that's.
I feel like
That's
in this
Flint- that's Flint's
situation,
answer.
that's
That's Flynn's answer.
Well, the alternative is one of two hells, so it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. You know
I guess
what?
you could try sending these people you don't technically know and ask them the quill. Hey, would you want to
Hey.
come do a thing?
Hot pants. Can you get us to
yes,
Dethair?
couch.
Can you get us to Dethair?
Yes.
Then get us Dethair now. Hey.
Wildfire.
Yes.
Would you mind terribly taking Rick and myself to Dethair?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm coming. Ekash would like to come.
Because he's never been to there. So if we teleport without him, he can't.
Are you teleporting without him?
I mean, he didn't say please, so.
So yeah. All right. Counterspell.
And I can't counterspell his counterspell?
You can. What level does he counterspell it at?
Why? It's a teleport.
You know
So-
what it is, yeah. So at 7, do you have an 8th level spell for Brina? Or Wildfire?
I do.
You can counterspell his counterspell with your 8th level spell slot.
Don't do it. Sure, do it if you want. Nobody listens to me anyway.
I'm certainly not the guy who would be great for bringing to a place to convince people to give us a tuning fork.
You mean sell us a tuning fork?
I was hoping give.
That's not gonna happen.
You say that, but
Yeah, you've never been to there.
You owe me a spell slot, sir. And now teleport everybody.
not right.
Yeah, you do. You arrive
So fiery. I love that about you.
into there with the plans.
Shoot a little fire and light one of your spikes on fire. Now it's a little shorter and you look goofy. Ha ha.
Mending.
Just keep shooting at different spikes.
And with that wonderful, wonderful interaction, I think we'll end for tonight
Finger gun.
and let the party figure out what's going on as they have more infighting between all of the different members brought together.
So many
Mostly
personalities.
just Ekash.
It's
and
mostly
Wildfire.
just Akaj and everybody else, actually.
Literally.
It's literally like everyone hates Econ. Like, Sean Flint and Theron dislike Ekaj enough that Sean is considering getting rid of him.
I like how you just choose that it's Theron dislikes him.
Oh, sorry, I meant Oz.
Yeah.
Oz and Flint.
Brina's alright with him.
You can't get rid of him. It's too late.
That's not.
Yeah,
We got rid of Wave.
I brought back Rick. We can literally like
Oh
go
yeah,
to
we just go
Evrand,
get Rick.
a teleport, buy Ekaj.
He's not going anywhere.
At this point, he's in.
Well, we'll figure that
Yes.
out. We'll figure that out.
I can't tell because like we could send him back and he might. I don't know. You can never read Ekaj.
That's true.
Well, if you send him back,
He's
and
been
don't,
super useful. That's the thing.
if you send him
Yeah.
back
It's
and
been more annoying than useful.
if you send him
That's
back
not true.
and don't bring the tower, he can't get back.
Yeah, I know. That's like we could abandon him in favor. It is.
Yep.
It would be difficult, but it is possible.
It
Or abandon him
could
here.
be done.
Abandon him in.
Tartarus.
Nah, that's too mean.
That, yeah, we know.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we'll be back next week where we figure out what the party's gonna do. It's crazy. We're high level stuff. You gotta go places and find things.
Mm-hmm.
I
Check it all
gave the
out.
party
So
some
many
pretty
things.
rough choices, so we'll see what they decide. Thay or Tartarus?
Both bad.
One's on the material plane. I feel like that's somewhat reasonable
Yeah.
compared to a hellscape, but here we are. So it's seriously being considered on both ends, which is wild to me. But here we are. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you next week.